So give me a one or a con if you can hear me in the chat. It's like I'm gonna forward you a website right now. Yeah, the link. I sent it by email. Yeah, I'm Facebook top as well, yeah? Let's be a second, all right. Any question, make sure you type them in. It's the Monday class. Type your questions in. Anything, you know, on the Bible or anything that you don't not sure about. Or any question on anything, make sure you type it in. No sweat. I'll type the address in this so we can get it. All right, Shalom to I.S.U.P.K. Started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Officer Karafia from the UK school. Officer 5000 from the UK school. And again, we're back here again Monday, 7 to 9. We'll be here again Wednesday, 7 to 9, and Thursday, 7 to 9. Monday being the history class. Wednesday, the law class. Thursday, scripture breakdown class. 7 to, it's like a, yeah, I'm logged up. That's my phone I'm using. You can take it off if you want. If you want, you can copy and paste it and lock it off. It's an issue. It's not. That's the email that I use. You feel me? I did it to save some time. But you can copy and paste it if you want in it. Or type it either way, up to you. Yeah, so again, every Monday I have the law history class. Wednesday, the law class. You know what I mean? As blacks and Hispanics, the laws that we must keep. And we're in the ghetto, in the poverty, you know what I mean? The favelas, shanty towns, ghetto, the ends, the bits, whatever they call it. On drugs, you know what I mean? Selling drugs, dying. Why? Because we didn't keep them commandments, man. And also the I.S.U.P.K, we teach them same commandments, man. So that black people don't have to remain on the bottom no more. So that black people don't have to remain what, you know, drug dealers no more, man. So that black people have to suffer no more, be in poverty no more, man. That's why we teach it, man. So we don't have to live uncivilized how we're living now. The way we're living now is uncivilized, man. So uncivilized, you can find the I.S.U.P.K every Wednesday. We got a low class black man, so that you don't have to remain uncivilized. What kind of life are we living, man? The life we living ain't life. It's not civilized, man. Killing a brother over £5, man. Killing a brother because he owes you a bit of money, man. Women sleeping around on their man because he don't treat me right. You know what I mean? I don't believe, I got a side man because I gotta have fun too. I need a life too. I don't belong in no kitchen. The way we live is uncivilized, man. Running from man to man, having sex with man to man, men having sex with this woman and that woman, and you know what I mean? Just boasting about it. Listen, the baby ain't mine. Nah, man, not look after their kids. The way we live in ain't civilized, man. That's why at the I.S.U.P.K, we teach black people to become civilized, man. Black man, do you know that you are more civilized than the white man? That's right. Do you know that once upon a time the white man used to live in a cave, man? Do you know no? Do you know? Yeah, prior to the white man living in caves, nobody lives in caves. A cave is a place no one chooses to live. People live on the ground, man. live on the ground where you can plant stuff, where you can have a farm, you can have animals, plant vegetation, make money. The mountain was the place no one would live. Like living in the swamp. People look at it and go, bro. It wasn't even people didn't even think about living there, man. And the white man used to live there, man. And guess what? 2,000 years later, the white man come out of them caves, and now the white man owns America, man. Like the white man owns England and Holland and France. And guess what? Now this same white man calls you uncivilized, man. This white man wags his head at you, man. Give me that scripture real quick. Other one. I've seen horses. I've seen servants. Lamentations. It.
And I've seen Ecclesiastes.
It's in the Bible, man. But you're the civilized one. They're uncivilized, and they look at you like something wrong with you. Look at him, man. 10 baby mothers. Look at her, man. She don't know who her father is. Look at them on drugs, man. And they wag their head at us like, look at them black people, man. And black man, you're the one that got laws in this Bible, man. And we teach the laws at the I.S.U.P.K. You got laws of cleanliness, man. You got laws on how to treat a brother, man. You got laws on paying a brother back, man. You got laws on stealing, man. You got laws on murder, man. You got laws about how to conduct a fair court, how to go to court in the Bible and deal with someone fairly and justly, man. You are not civilized, man. But you've been oppressed for so long that you've become uncivilized with the weed smoking, the drugs, selling weed, the whoring around, the whoring your own women, man. Let me know what you do.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon
You
horses.
see that? And Solomon's a prophet, man. Solomon said, listen, he could see servants on the horses. The white man's your servant, man. He's supposed to serve you, man. In the Bible, the Bible said the elder shall serve the younger.
That's right.
So when that serves someone is a servant, man. The white man is your servant. You're greater than him, man. Better than him in all ways. All the greatest inventions black people made, man. You're stronger than him, mentally stronger than him, physically stronger than him. Why do you think England does so good in the Olympics, man? Why do you think England does so good in the long jump? Why do you think England does so good in the swimming? Why? Because black people do them sports for England, man. You are greater than them, but guess what happened? Solomon saw something that wasn't right, man. Solomon's confused when I was like, huh? What the hell's going on? Solomon said he saw servants on horses, man. Servants on the back of horses living like kings, man. And what else did Solomon see?
And princes walking as
And
servants.
Solomon saw servants on a horse and princes. Princes, that's you, black man, despite my native Indian man. Princes that you walking on foot, man. Walking on foot. So a king's on a horse, he ride on the horse, and behind him, what do you see? Servants, man. They walk on foot. Solomon saw people that's supposed to rule walking, man, and then people that are supposed to serve on horses, man. Give me a picture of slavery or Django or something, man. A famous part in Django where the white people are on horse and the slaves are running behind the horse. You must get so any slave movie you can get, man. You mustn't get it. Any you got a better one now?
That's true.
See the best one you can find. Yeah, I'll give me one on cotton and the cotton field or something. That one there, the picture cotton. That will do. And look at that, man. Slave master on there. You know, a horse today is like a car. That's like you know what I mean. One man catching the bus, one man got his own car. You're on foot, but another man got a horse, man. Look at that. That's the man. King Solomon is seeing a servant on the back of a horse. A man that's supposed to have you on the back of a horse, and then a prince that's supposed to be on the horse. He's on foot, man. And that's today, man. King Solomon saw what we saw today. King Solomon sees servants in 10 Downing Street, man. He sees servants in Rolls Royces, man. Servants owning countries and owning oil and diamonds and with strong militaries. Then he sees princes in council estates, man. He sees princes working for minimum wage, man. He sees princes on drugs, princes behind bars, man. That's the same thing we see today, man. Read it one more time, let me move on.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. I have seen servants upon horses.
There you go, man. The white man supposed to serve you, and he's on a horse. He's on a high right now, man. Living good, man. He's in 10 Downing Street, man. He's the PM, the members of Parliament, the House of Lords, House of Commons. He's in Buckingham Palace. Where else is it, man? He's owning Warner Brothers, owning countries, Diamond Districts, Royal Navy, Royal Air Force. He's doing good, man. Servants are doing good right now, man. We done?
And princes walking as servants upon the earth.
And then seeing blacks and Hispanic princes, man. Black man, your name even means prince, man. YAHANNA, man. The Shah part means prince. He's a prince of God. So prince is walking the earth, man. Prince is picking cotton, man. Not living good, man. Living in prison, man. Doing a stretch from here, from a stretch to there. Working from wage to wage, man. Drugs, no father, alcoholism. You know what I mean? Domestic violence, domestic abuse, man. You saw princes walking on foot, man. Meanwhile, servants are riding up on horses, and that's what you see today, man. And it wasn't supposed to be like that. And why did it happen? Because we became uncivilized, man. We didn't follow the law, statute, and commandments, and that's why Officer Dangobar in the UK teaches that every Wednesday, man.
That's
And
right.
all you gotta do is show up, man. 394 Large Road, B18 5PW. Show up, man. Free of charge, man. Just come into school. You know what I mean? Get your pat down. You know what I mean? Get your pat down. Sign the attendance. Sit down. Shut your mouth. Put your hand up if you got a question, and learn these laws, man. So you don't have to be the next one. You know what I mean? Next uncivilized brother, man. Learn how you're living and realize that how you're living is wrong, man. It's disgusting, man. And become a civilized brother, man. Someone that follows laws in the Bible, man. Keep reading.
Verse 8. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it.
And also, all right, give me That's all right. It's cool. Then so gonna go to my topic. You know what I mean? As you know, Jamaica independence. You know what I mean? And in Birmingham and in major cities all over the UK. You know what I mean? In Birmingham, they got something called what, Jamaica in the Square, where it's a whole weekend, man, Friday to what, Sunday. You know what I mean? You probably saw everybody with their, Jamaican flags, Jamaican hats, Jamaican capes and big flag, big caps and big capes, waving it around the street. You go to the city center, you see what smoke everywhere. You can damn near Birmingham itself damn near smells of jerk chicken. You know what I mean? Everyone's going crazy, everyone's celebrating. So we're gonna go into the history of Jamaica independence. You know what I mean? Jamaica's a country that made England. Jamaica itself, the Caribbean, fair enough, but Jamaica itself made England a lot of money. That one island, because England, own like a lot of islands, Barbados, Trinidad, whatever. But them islands are very small, and Jamaica's a bigger island than all of them. And they made England a lot of money. All the cane and coffee beans made England the most money. People call it United Kingdom and Great Britain. Jamaica, along with the other islands, but Jamaica particularly made Britain so called great. We made a lot of money. So because of the slavery that they done to Jamaica, even though they enslaved all islands, they give Jamaica Independence Day in England because of the prominence what Jamaica brought England. That's why you don't really see, Trinidad having a big celebration in England like that, or Barbados, or Montserrat and so forth. Mainly just Jamaica, and that's the reason why. That's why in the UK, in London, Cardiff and so forth, they go heavy when it comes to Jamaica independence.
That's
So
right.
you get me Jamaica independence in the Wikipedia real quick. You know what I mean? The Jamaica independence is when Jamaica was independent from England. Even after slavery, even though it was illegal to be slaves, England still ruled Jamaica. So if England passed a law in England, it would be the same in Jamaica. If England, you could fly back and forth to each country, didn't need a visa and whatnot. There was one government. And obviously Jamaica filed for independence, said that we would be a separate country, we'll be separate from you. And that's what people are celebrating this weekend. And let me know when you're there.
Independence of Jamaica. The colony of Jamaica gained independence from the United Kingdom on the 6th of August 1962.
There you go. So in 1962, so not even that long ago. So Jamaica ain't really been independent that long. You know what I mean? What, 50 plus years?
Right.
Jamaica's been standing on its own 2 feet, man. So cold because Jamaica's not standing on its own 2 feet, man. We're gonna go into that as well. So Jamaica fought for independence and they were granted it, and now they're a country by themselves. So don't follow UK rule. You know what I mean? UK got no business in their affairs. You know what I mean? Can't say how they should run the country. After slavery happened, 100 years after slavery, they fought for independence, and now they're an independent government, an independent country. We done.
In Jamaica, this date is celebrated as Independence Day, a national holiday.
And just like all countries, you know what I mean. Even in America, America got their Independence Day, and they celebrate nationally. They celebrate it annually. It's certain they do in the country. Any country that fought for independence, they have an Independence Day. Celebrate. Jamaica has one also. Keep it in.
the history of Jamaica, indigenous origins.
Well, you might as well give me that. Give me the history of Jamaica real quick. No sweat.
History of Jamaica, indigenous origins. The Caribbean island known as Jamaica was first settled by the Arawak and Taínos.
They go to the so before the white man went there, started murdering, raping, burning people, and making people cocaine and bringing Judites and Benjamites from West Africa that were slaves in Africa. Before all that happened, Ephraim was there first, man. What the white man called Arawak or Tainos. Taino and Arawak has two types of Indians. You know what I mean? Like today, for example, you got the American black, so called, then you got the Caribbean black. They're different tribes of Indians, all one people, different tribes. Some lived here, some lived in Mexico. So to tell them apart, the white man will give them names. The one in Mexico they're called Aztecs. The ones in Puerto Rico they're called Tainos, and the ones in Jamaica they were called Arawak.
Who originated in the neighboring South America.
And these Arawaks were only in Jamaica. There was in the South America also. So there was in Brazil. There was in Puerto Rico. There was in Cuba. You know what I mean? And if you read Officer Carter's, Captain Carter got a lecture about this, man. How them same tribes used to link up, man, catch a boat, and back and forth and so forth. Carry on.
Genoan explorer Christopher Columbus.
And then here come Christopher Columbus, man, a Sephardic Jew. You know, me ever heard about the whole story how he was lost, his compass was mixed up, and that's how the white man's evil, man. The white man even lies on history. You go to school and believe everyone. You tell any child what happened to Christopher Columbus, they'll say, listen, he was lost and he happened to find America. That is a lie. I got proof from the Bible that Christopher Columbus was looking for South America, man. Christopher Columbus, in his own memoirs, said he's looking for the children of God. So he was looking for you. In his own memoirs, man, he said he read the Bible, and in second Ezra, it said that the Israelites are in a place where mankind has never dwelt, and he used that as a map to find them, man. And he found them. He found us, should I say, man. That is a lie. And the white man said to the devil, he lies on history, man.
That's right.
He lied. You think, well, I'm a scholar. I went to college. I know, man. I read about this. But listen, anything you learn, you need to come to I.S.U.P.K and get it clarified first. The white man in history will tell your children that Christopher Columbus was lost to this day. So he said, listen, he was lost and yada, yada, yada. But we got proof that he wasn't lost, man. They lie on the Bible, man. They tell many lies and say, you know what I mean? Come on, man. We know the white man's a liar. We know about the devil. The word devil means deceiver, and it means liar. And that's all he does. The white man swears blind that Christ was a white man, man. And Moses was white, man. All these are lies. And Christopher Columbus went to America, man. And you know why he went to America? You know why he went to the Americas, should I say? Because he was looking for you, black man. He was looking for the children of God to build his new empire, and he got them. And that's why Spain's so great today, man. That's why you take a little £200 and you go on a little vacation for the summer holidays and you go to Spain and you see the palm trees look nice and all the hotels and it's all delicious and lovely because black people made it that way, man. Black people is the reason why you got all them nice holiday resorts and so forth. That's that slave money that he used, man. And Spain has still got that slave money. And with that slave, what's old money to call it? With that same old money, they're building resorts and making the country pretty to get more money, man. You're the reason why you're the reason why white people today are able to make a killing of tourism, man. You're the reason today why their country's so great and they ain't suffering over there, man. Because Christopher Columbus went over there and made black people work for free, then brought black people back to Spain to do what? Work for free, man. And ain't nothing more beneficial than free labor. Free labor. Imagine you got a cane field, man. You got a big field, a big empty field, and you can make people plant seeds in that field for free and not pay them nothing. Then them seeds grow and you got grapes, which is valuable. You can sell them grapes to stores and sell out supermarkets. And guess what? You make someone squeeze in grapes and put them in bottles. Guess how much for? For free. And then you get someone to upload all them grapes on a truck and drive it to London, drive it to Sainsbury's, and Sainsbury's give you money for it. And someone drives it back for you. And guess how much you pay him? For free. Come on, man. That's free money right there, man.
That's right.
For free, you made a man plant your vineyard. For free, you made a man squeeze the grapes. And for free, you made a man go and collect the money. Why you didn't pay up? You didn't pay nothing. That is a benefit right there, man. And that's how England was created. That's how Spain was created. Holland was created. That's how France was created. Free of charge, man. They didn't have to pay no workers. When you go to slavery, they pay you. So they actually gain money, but they lose the money too. Imagine all it is just gain. Just gain. And to keep slaves going, all you gotta do is what? Give them what, half an apple, give them a bit of water. They don't need good clothes. Slaves, have you noticed slaves all got big clothes? They got hand-me-down clothes. You got big clothes and they all got suspenders. Because suspenders can fit anybody. So no matter how big it is, the suspenders will keep the pants up. And that's what you gotta do, man. Slaves don't need a house. Guess what slaves sleep in the barn with the horse. So yeah, man, to make room over there, man, squeeze a mattress in there. You probably don't get a mattress. Probably sleep on hay. Usually, on movies, you sleep on hay. And that same slave, they don't cost a penny, but he makes millions, man. And imagine loads of slaves. Imagine loads of cane plantations, grape plantations, coffee plantations, and black people working like a machine in them plantations, man. Working hard, picking cotton, picking cotton, picking cotton. And then that cotton makes shirts, cotton buds, blankets, that's selling August. You know what I mean? Selling Sainsbury's non-stop. And black people did that for free of charge, man. That make anybody rich. And Christopher Columbus did that, man. And in America, they got a nerve to have something called. Ain't nothing great about that devil, man. Keep
That's
reading.
right. Explorer Christopher Columbus arrived in Jamaica in 1494.
In 1494, you know what I mean? Before the 1600s, before what you call Judites or Benjamites or the what's it called, the transatlantic slave trade. This is prior to that. Christopher Columbus went to America, went to Jamaica, the Caribbean, what you know the Caribbean today, in the 1400s, 200 years before the white man did, and he killed the Tainos, man, killed the Arawaks, man. In fact, black man, the white man calls you the new video out there with that white man shooting a box of Jordans, and they go, I hate niggas because they're smelly and they're disgusting. Really, the white man was so disgusting that guess how he killed black people? Not he killed more black people by his diseases alone than with the gun, than with lynching, than with hanging, than with burning. Just his presence alone killed black people, man. The fact that he was in the presence of black people gave black people smallpox, man. Gave us lupus, man. You know what I mean? Gave us all types of fleas and diseases, but we're stinky and nasty. Excuse me, man. It's like the other one.
Now, what's heavy as well, even with the tribe of Gad in the history books, whenever like one of the heads from tribe of Gad used to talk to a white man, had to put a flower by his upper lip to go on his nose because they smell that bad.
Cause I remember you showed me that in the book, in it, yeah. And the brother said you might not can hear it because you know it's far from the mic, but your brother got a book right here, man. What's the book called again? He got a book, man. It's about the Native American Indians, man. And whenever they were doing business with the white man, when the Pilgrims came to America and they were doing business and so forth, because they used to do business, giving plots of land and so forth, and peace treaties. Whenever they would speak to the white man or what's it called, the cavalry, when speaking to them, they used to have a flower by their nose as to speak to inhale that because the white man stunk that bad, man. That's a fact, man. Look at old English movies like you see like Game of Thrones and so forth, or them movies that's based in Britain medieval times. You always see white people with dirt on their face. You always see people throwing out buckets of feces and so forth. And that was England, man. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Spain and them country weren't so bad, but England was known for being a disgusting country, man. And now they walk around saying that we're stinking, we're smelly. Excuse me, man. But read on.
1494, during his second voyage to the New World.
So he called this a new world again. As we say in camp, you know what I mean? The world does not mean the whole globe, man. So society to him, this is a new world. He ain't been there before. The people he knew never been there before. It's a new world. This part of the world that mankind's never been to. So he called it the new world, but it's new. He ain't seen land like this before. He ain't seen weather like this before. Keep going.
And claimed it for the crown of Castile.
And claimed it for the crown of his people, man. You know what I mean? That's the rulership that he was under. You know what I mean? Queen Isabella and Ferdinand, man. And he got permission from them and claimed all the islands that he went to, Colombia, Cuba, and claimed it as the crown of Castile, man. Keep reading.
At this time, over 200 villages existed in Jamaica.
And over 200, imagine that. A village consists of about a couple hundred people. And it was 200 people living in peace, but not harming nobody. Nobody was hungry. There was no corruption. No one being lynched. 200 villages lived in Jamaica at that point, man. Keep reading.
Largely located on the south coast and ruled by caciques or the chief of villages.
There you go. And we ruled ourselves again. We weren't people. We weren't people. Naked, swinging from tree to tree. You know what I mean? We were governed, man. Governed by a chief priest, just like at I.S.U.P.K today. Just like any government, man. You have a man in charge, man, that rules, man. For all them fake Israelites out there talking about, listen, not ain't no one man in charge, man. But the Arabs didn't think so. America don't think so. America got a man called Donald Trump, man, that they put in office, man. England got Boris Johnson. Bad example, but they got a leader, man. Everyone knows that you need a leader, man. Keep reading.
The Spanish rule, the Spanish Empire began its official rule in Jamaica in 1509.
There you go. And the Spanish took Jamaica first. You know what I mean? A lot of people, Jamaica's a British colony now, but originally the Spanish had Jamaica. But what happened is, they had a civil war. When I mean civil, I don't mean civil as in as that like civil usually means country versus country. I'm talking about civil wars in nation versus nation. Two white countries, both from Edomites. You know what I mean? But from two different countries, two different rulerships, and they fought for it, man. And the British won, and then the British started to take over all the islands, won Barbados too, and everything. And the slaves that were guess what happened? The slaves that were under the Spanish rule, guess what happened to them? They just became British, man. That's what you are. Like, you know what you are. You were just furniture. like you don't have a say. Like you don't have to say, I want the slave master or that one. You're just furniture, man. Say you got a house and the house got settee and TV, and a man shoots the owner of that house. Guess what happens? The man just takes that settee, takes that TV. And that was you, black man. They took the country. Said, "Wow, that's a good country, man." You just take the slaves too. And you became Spanish speaking slaves to British speaking slaves, man. That's what happened. You know what I mean? And some of them same slaves that were speaking Spanish, they seized opportunity and they ran to the mountains. And you know what you know what they became? They became the Maroons today. Keep reading.
In 1509, with the formal occupation of the island by Isidore Juan de Esquivel and his men, the Spaniards enslaved many of the native people.
And the Spanish enslaved many other native people, enslaved them, enslaved the Tainos, the Arawaks, you know what I mean, and made money off them. So anyone saying how Puerto Ricans don't fit the curse, they do, man. The slaves right here. Slaves made, work for free in the Isle of Jamaica. Before you was even there, black man. You know what I mean? I should say, from the Southern Kingdom. They were slaves there first. Keep reading.
Overworking and harming them to the point that many perished.
And they worked us so hard that we would die, man. Imagine we worked to death. Have you ever worked a long shift? If you, I'm tired, man. Imagine that times 1,000 to the point that you die, man. Till your heart starts beating, till your breath stops, man. That's how hard our people's worked, man. Keep reading.
Subsequently, the lack of indigenous labor was resolved by bringing in African slaves.
There you go, man. And they worked them so hard that they died. And then they said, you know what, we're running out of slaves, they're all dying, working too hard. So I thought, you know what, let's bring in the Southern Kingdom, man. Let's go to the west part of Africa and bring in more slaves, man. And I must remember Christopher Columbus. We must have the day of work for Columbus Day. We must celebrate the murder of black people, where black people. So listen, black people didn't die because we was killed or caught up or stabbed or shot. We died just by working too hard, man. A man made us work so hard that we died, and I'm gonna celebrate his day. I can't do that, man. Suck the other one. Get me to the point real quick.
Like the British colony, after 146 years of the Spanish rule, a large group of British sailors and soldiers landed in Kingston Harbour on the 10th of May 1655 during the Anglo-Spanish War. The English, who had set their sights on Jamaica after a disastrous defeat in an earlier attempt to take the island Hispaniola.
There you go. So white people, always white people trying to take over new land and conquer new things. The British went and didn't like this, man. Take it over, man. And they declared war on the Spanish. You know what I mean? The won, and that's why Jamaica is a British island. That's why a lot of Jamaicans got British surnames to this day because they beat the Spanish, man. Take me down to the part where Jamaica wins independence. Let's go down some more. A bit more. Let's talk about the slave. What's it called? There you go. So that should be it. Is that it there?
What a path to independence.
Yeah, I think so. 1 second. No, give me independence actually. There you go. There you go.
All right. Paragraph of independence. In the elections of 1962, the JLP defeated the PNP, resulting in the ascension of Alexander
There
Bustamante.
you go. So another prime minister, devil in Jamaica called Alexander Bushmanty. You know what I mean? So they went to the JLP, beat the PNP. That's the two major parties in Jamaica. There's loads. Just like England, England has loads of parties, man. What's the parties in England they got? They got the BNP, loads of the silly ones you never heard about in your life. But the two main ones, the Labour and Conservative. And Jamaica, same, loads of little sub parties, but the two main ones, the JLP and PNP, the People's National Party and Jamaica Labour Party. And then what year is it? In 1962, the JLP won the PNP, so Jamaican Labour Party beat the People's National Party. We done?
To the premiership in April of that year. On the 19th of July 1962, the Parliament of the United Kingdom passed the Jamaica Independence
There you
Act.
go. So Jamaica, the South independence, and England, this is cool. And gave them the independence. So now England don't have nothing to do with Jamaica. They don't have no say or no nothing, man. And that's what you're seeing yesterday. People celebrating that day. A lot of people celebrating it didn't know. But also the I.S.U.P.K, we give you the history on it. That was the day that black people celebrating, being independent and so forth. Give me the definition of independent in the Bible. No, in the Oxford.
We've got the definition of independent: free from outside control, not subject to another's authority.
And that's what independent means. When you're free of control, when no one controls you no more, you're free from someone else's authority. That's what it means to be free. So because we're not under because the Jamaicans are not under the control of the British no more, they have independence. They consider themselves independent, man. But we're gonna see if Jamaica really is free from other people's authority, man. You're a black man out there, you're waving your flag and blowing your whistle and blowing your horn to about Independence Day. I mean, let me tell you something, Jamaica's not independent, man.
That's right.
Jamaica's a country that's not independent, man. You're ignorant thinking, yeah, Jamaica independent from the British, but you ain't independent, man. And the Bible, black man, you come back to God, I'm gonna show you independence, man. You can't even fathom what independence even mean, black man. But in the Bible, we are going to have independence, real independence, man. Keep reading.
Not depending on another for livelihood.
There you go, and not depending on another for livelihood. That is independence, man. And come on, man. Jamaica depends on everybody for livelihood, man. Jamaica, do you know Jamaica is? Do you know the fact? Jamaica is number 5. There's a list saying the top 5 countries in where you should start a business, and Jamaica is number 5. You know what I mean? Jamaica is beautiful. It's nice. You want to start a business, start in Jamaica. And everybody knows that. And what do other countries do? Because Jamaica is in the 5th place, the 5th best place to start a business. You know what countries do? They do it. They put their hotels out there. They put their resources out there. And people that live in Jamaica, they don't. Jamaica, you are independent, man. It's like you are dependent. You are not independent, man. Jamaica makes all the money of tourism, or most of the money of tourism. And guess what? All them resorts are not even Jamaican owned. The airport in Jamaica, the 2 airports that you fly in when you go to Jamaica, Sangster or Manly, not even owned by Jamaicans, man.
Right.
The Chinese bought it, man. Give me Ryu, RIU. If you go to the famous resort in Jamaica, everyone likes to go to, man, called the Ryu Resort. And you don't just find it in Jamaica, you find it in many places, man. But Ryu's famous in Jamaica. A lot of people go to. I went to the Rio, man. The Ryu. You know what I mean? Me and my family is all inclusive with this, with that. Let's find out if Ryu's even Jamaican owned, man. All this money, yeah. The hotel itself. No, search that. Yeah, enter. Yeah, close here somewhere. All right, no sweat. So we get there. So people talk about the Rio and this, and I booked a resort and all inclusive. The family, we loved it, man. We went to Jamaica, we went skiing and this and that. We went on the beach and we stayed at the Rio, and the Rio was so nice, South Jamaican food and yada yada yada. But this Rio place, let's find out about the Rio, man. Even songs about I went to the Rio. I took my mom to the Rio and so forth and so forth. Let's find out about this place that's so beautiful that when everyone go to Jamaica, they gotta see. They got there's actually two Rios in Jamaica, man. Two of them, and let's see who gets the money for all the people that buy it, for all the people that people even get married at the Rio, man. I've been there and people get married there at the Rio. They clear the beach party. Remember, people getting married on there, and people have a good time there. Spend money there, save up, and spend grands on there. And let's see who gets all this money, man. Let's see who benefits from all this money. It's your scenery, it's your sunshine, it's your beach, it's your alcohol. But guess who benefits from all these stuff, man? Read it for me out.
Rio Hotel and Resorts.
So Rio Hotel and Resorts, you know what I mean? It's a chain, so they have it in many different countries, but they have one in Jamaica also. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
Is a Spanish.
Is a what?
Is a Spanish.
Not Jamaican, Spanish. Spanish. So when you're getting married and you're spending all this money to the Rio, guess who benefits from it? Spain does, man. When you go to the Rio and I was saying, oh yeah, man, I put a down payment on it. Every month I put a 50 on it. The Rio's like literally, it's like $2,000 minimum to stay there, man. Beautiful, and the sand and the beaches, and you say, look at Jamaica, it's beautiful, man. A Spanish man gets paid for it, man. When you're buying out the bar, buying all them drinks and paying for the entertainment, Spanish man gets paid, man. When you go to the gift shop in Rio to buy some souvenirs to bring back home, Spain gets paid for it, man.
That's right.
That puts money in Spain. That makes sure Spain's government gets paid. That makes sure the NHS in Spain get more money and more funding. That makes sure the housing in Spain gets taken care of in the country of black people. So it's your country, it's your sun, it's your beach. But every time someone pays for this beach, pays for this sunshine, pays for that liquor, Spain benefits from it.
That's right.
The NHS in Spain gets stronger. The housing in Spain gets stronger. The army in Spain get more funding. The wages in Spain get more. People get raised in Spain. Taxpayers, people get more benefits in Spain, even though they're paying for the sunshine in your country. They're paying for the beach in your country. Keep reading.
Is a Spanish hotel chain founded by the Rio family.
Oh God, there you go. So a Spanish family, a family of white people gets paid because your beach is beautiful. Gets paid because you got them fresh oranges and fresh coconuts and what else like Jamaica, fresh jackfruit and whatever, man. All the white people, it's delicious, man. And every time they drink that, a Spanish family gets rich, man. Every time they see the nice beach and they chill on the beach and roasting like a pig on the spitfire, Spanish people get rich of it, man. How dependent are you really? You was independent, you have your own beach, man. You was independent, you didn't need the white man in your country. A white man in Spain is giving black people jobs. How is that independent, man? Why can't you give your own people jobs? Here's the reason why the Rio is full of Jamaican people, Jamaican chefs, Jamaican waitresses, Jamaican bartenders. If you was independent, you would supply your own people jobs, man. Why a white man got to do that for? Black man, you're not independent, man. It's a shame. Our people are ignorant. We're blowing a whistle. Yeah, Jamaican independence, and we're jerking and we're frying and we got a big flag and we're recording. You know what I mean? Jamaican independence nowadays, the amount of many white women there, it was like I was playing Spot the Black Man in Jamaican independence. I'm looking like, where's the black face, man? Every black man had a white one by his side, and it was disgusting, man. So what is Jamaica really dependent from, man? Dependence means free from one's authority, not being able to rely on somebody else. But if it wasn't for the Spanish man, you would have no jobs, man. The cook wouldn't have no job, the chef wouldn't have no job. So are you independent really? What really do you have to be happy about, man? Why are you blowing a whistle, man? Why do you have an annual holiday and waving a flag around, man? When a white man's the reason why that happened, man. Any more on that?
It was founded in Mallorca, Spain.
Founded in Mallorca, Spain, man. It was founded in Jamaica. A Jamaican man didn't build this. A Jamaican man didn't build this. So why is that, man? You know why it is? Because the white man's the devil, man. We think that, we can't do it because, we're dumb, we're not smart. It's not that, man. The white man's the devil, man. The white man sees your beaches and he puts embargoes on black people, man. It's your beach and the white man says he owns it in your own country. You're not allowed to build on there, man. And he builds his resorts there. He builds his things there. You mean tell me, all them dancer artists, come on, man. Cartel and Movado and what's his name? Popcorn. They all could put together and make your own resort. But they're too busy driving around, in flashy cars, man. Too busy getting gold chains, man. When they could do something like this, man, that makes millions, generational money, man. Generational. This money, tourism will always go on, man. The sun will always be shining. The beach will always look beautiful, man. And they can make more money. They don't have to worry about trying to make a new hit song. They don't have to worry about, I got writer's block, man. I ain't did a good song in years, man. You can kick back and get this money, man. Kick back and make sure your brothers get fed, man. Kick back and make sure that cooks, employ housekeeping, employ managers, employ room service, employ your own people. But we're too busy trying to get a gold chain, man. You know what I mean? When you could kick back and never write a song in your life,
That's right.
never perform on stage in your life, never sweat. What they call sweat in studio, working hard, just so a white man can take your money anyway. That's what you call dependent. That's what you call real independence, man. But we don't want that, man. We want to be underneath some white man. Give me that article I told you about China.
Can I too?
How do one card?
And you read that it goes, it's owned by the CUI and run by the third generation of the family.
There you go. Can you believe that? So 3 generations. So that means the granddad had it, his children had it. That's the next one. So that would be like, with 3rd generation British in it.
That's what it is.
So that means this has been making so much money that even the 3rd generation now is still rich of it, man. It's owned by them now. Guess what? It's gonna be 4th generation, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, man. You know why? Because Jamaica's always gonna look good. Trinidad Tobago gonna always look good. All these nice countries that which is your countries, black man, gonna always look good. And as long as they remain good, as long as black people keep making good music, then people are still gonna want to go to the Caribbean. And whenever they go to the Caribbean, the money that they give the Riu is gonna go to Spanish people, man. Gonna go to white people and the Chinese and so forth, man. Meanwhile, we think we're independent. So could you imagine Independent Day in Jamaica? Can you imagine the big carnival and the music and everything? And our people so ignorant to not know that, listen, we're not independent, man.
That's right.
I see people say it proudly because we're independent, man. We got our independence. And listen, we're far from independent, man. The amount of countries we owe, the amount of countries Jamaica owes in debt. So anyway, give me what the article told you about.
From the Jamaican Observer, INA gives Jamaica US 36 million to build a children's hospital.
And this is brand new news. China gives Jamaica what? Billion or million?
Million.
32 million. Now I'm not sure if you know this. When a man gives you 32 million, he usually wants something back. You know that, innit? When a country gives you millions, they say, right, take this grant. If you don't pay it back, we get this city, we get that, or we get your shares in everything you make. They don't just give you, that's it. You do know that, yeah? So how dependent are you really, man? We both know Jamaica can't pay this back. China knows Jamaica can't pay this back. And you know there's fine print to it, man. They're going to want something, man. How dependent are you if you're taking 32 million, man? When rappers have 32 million, man, that's not even big money. As a country, that is change, man. And you're taking money for Jamaica's already in debt, man. And taking 32 million from China. China's a good country, man. We give them money that we can't pay back. When they can't pay back, we say, okay, then we'll take Kingston. We'll take this, we'll take that. Some fine print in there, man. The Jamaicans are up to date with many different countries, man. The Chinese want it, the Spanish want it. All different countries got their hands in that pie, man. Taking their resource, taking everything their own, man. But we call ourselves independent, man. We're not independent, man. Type in one more real quick. Give me the Jamaica airport, man. Type in Jamaica airport sold. Type down Google, it should pop up. Shalom Yanakwaf, Shalom Hadassah, Shalom Shalah. What else in there? Shalom, what's it? Adolphus. Shalom, Shawal Para. Let me see. It's no sweat. But anyway, I put time's sake, Jamaica don't even own the airport. I break it down for you. Jamaica sold their own airport. Once upon a time, we used to have something called Jamaica. They called Jamaica Air. Air Jamaica, I think it was. Where's that now? They sold it, man. They sold it. There's nothing independent. There's nothing independent about Jamaica. Jamaica is not independent. David Cameron wanted to give Jamaica money to build a prison there, man. All the resources, even in tourism, which is the number one thing in Jamaica. Jamaica don't get paid for, man. They get a percentage, fair enough, but it's not dependent, man. A white man makes sure there's jobs in Jamaica for black people. We should do that ourselves, man. That's the problem. Get that for me.
Um, Air Jamaica owned as a national airline. It was owned and operated by Caribbean Airlines.
There you go. So Jamaica Airlines is sold. At one time, it was operated by Caribbean Airlines. At one time, it was owned by black people, man. It was our own thing. You got British Airways, man. Even England got one. You got British Airlines. You got American Airlines, man. You got Air France, man. But black people, the first people to claim independence and make a big scene and get the jet pan out and blow the whistle and blow the horn and red, gold, and green from the toe, the hat, the this, the cape on the back, the face paint, man. We want to claim independence and boast, we're not independent, man. And this should piss you off, black man, and make you become independent, man. I'm not laughing at black people, I'm not laughing. I was like, I love my people, man. This should make you say, no, this ain't right, man. We got money, we got millions, man. Why can't we build our own resort, man? The amount of things I've seen black people do. I've seen black people in the Caribbean, man, with no protective equipment on, man. Just the sandals and a helmet on, man. Build a house from scratch, man. I've seen it happen, man.
That's right.
Get cinder blocks and build a house. I've seen black people in Jamaica, man, have a little house, little shed, and they put extension on that shed, man. I've seen them use zinc and the materials they got and build a nice house extension there. And you tell me with all the millions all the artists got, we can't build our own airline. We can't, all the millions um all our artists got, all them runners, Usain Bolt, all the millions that they got. Instead of popping champagne, man, sleeping with white women, you can't say, you know what? Let's build a resort, man. All you got to do is go. All you got to do. The beach is already there. Just build a resort on the beach, man. And you don't have to do it yourself. All you do is fund the money, man. All you got to do, man. And then you don't have to write hit song ever again. So like it says,
Like Akon.
can.
You've got money, you don't sing again.
There you go. Like the sister said that Hamai Akon from Senegal, man. He made money of making black people dance. He made money of making black people music. He saw the hustle. He saw the light. He saw the hustle. For, you know what? Black people like this type of music. I'm gonna sing this kind of music, and they're gonna love it, man. And once he made his money, I ain't never seen him sing a song ever again, man. But what I did see him do is took the money that you gave him, took the money that you gave him for all the record sales, all the album sales. The man went platinum, and he took black people's money. And guess what he did? Started a football team in Senegal, man. Built houses in Senegal, man. And guess what? He ain't wrote a song ever since. You know why? 'Cause every time a Senegalese man moves in that house, he gets paid, man. He made sure Senegalese people after your back of you, black man. So you got the money. How do I know you got the money? Because seeing people in Senegal with jobs, man. He built resorts in Senegal. He made sure Senegalese chefs got a job. Senegalese room service women got a job. Cleaners got a job. Managers got a job. Receptionists got a job. He got paid for it off the back of you. Your record sales. He made that song locked up and black people. That's a tune, man. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that on iTunes, man. You know what? I'm gonna get the album. I'm going to HMV. I'm getting that CD, man. And that money made his people happy, man. Made his people put his people in a job. And now an African man in Senegal, guess what he gets? His kids get to go to college now, man. His kids get warm food in their belly, man. What do our people do? Our people get money and we show off on the people that got no job with that money. Like, look at my chain, man. You know what I mean? I'm wearing this, I'm wearing that. I got Balenciagas, where's yours, man? You know what I mean? You're a broke pocket, man. But this man had real brotherhood, man. And he took your, that's economics, man. The whole point of economics is taking someone else's money to better your people.
That's right.
That's where the Bible says you can use of someone else, but not of your own people. Because you be destroying your own nation. How are we all meant to thrive if I'm robbing my own people? You rob them, and the money you rob from them, you bring in your own house, man. That's how you do economics. We ain't doing that, man. We're getting money, and guess what? Our money goes 10 years, it disappears, man. It just disappears. Every artist that you know, every artist that was popping at one point, man, in 10 years' time, you say, what happened to the artist, man? What happened to him, man? And same story, files for bankruptcy. He's not making no money again. He's trying. You know when a rapper's trying. I think a rapper's trying when you see him on either. I think it's Dancing with the Stars, Dancing with the Stars or Celebrity Big Brother. That's whoa, what's going on here, man? You're sitting there, right, man? When you see him on there, you think, whoa, what's with him? You know what I mean? They don't say it, so you think they're doing good. And one day you see him on Dancing with the Stars, and you think sitting there right here, man. Sitting right here, man. You see him doing the cha-cha slide and they're waiting for a man to critique them on their moves. You see me? And I was like, yeah, man, your cha-cha was all right still, but and that's sitting it right there, man. I didn't have to. It didn't have to be like that. The Lord gave you a hair start, man, but you didn't read the Bible, man, and know about economics. You used to business buy all the weed you can, all the horse you can, and money finishes, man. And then it's like anymore.
I'm gonna say regarding my I said He had a mansion and all of it, and now he's bankrupt.
There you
Mike
go.
Tyson has not penny in pocket.
There you go, man. And Sister Line says they still have plenty of land, and Chinese want to build hotels and start business. That's true, man. The Chinese, you know what I mean? The Indians, what else is down there? Who else is down there? The Spanish, they're getting killed, man. It's your land. Can you imagine that? Imagine this year. You got a nice house. I don't have a nice house. So I make people come to your house and they sit on a nice sofa and watch the big screen TV. And when they leave, they give me the money. When that was your sofa that they enjoyed, man. That was your big screen TV that they enjoyed watching, man. And that's what Jamaica is, man. Jamaica's a country that's just been raped, man. Keep reading on that. Yeah, please.
From May 2011, when the government sold it.
Oh God, the government sold it, man. Sold it. Can you believe that? And guess why the government sold it? Guess why they sold it? Anyone know? For money, man. Suck, yeah. The same thing just don't sell, man. Like, for instance, if you're broke and a man says, listen, give me your dad's watch, man. It's been in your house for generations. You don't sell it, man. Certain things that's not for sale, man. The one thing say, yeah, this is Jamaica, this is ours, man. Sold it for money. Just for money. That money is probably gone now. It's probably done now. And guess why black people behave that way? Like General Mohammed says, black people have been oppressed by white people so much. We act like white people, man. White people have no integrity. That's what white people do. That's what Esau done in the Bible. Esau sold his birthright, something that was, you know what I mean, that meant a lot to me. You're supposed to die, but no, this is mine. This means a lot to my family. It means a lot to me. But black people, we act like white people nowadays, man. We've learned white people behavior, and just for money, just for crumbs, just for some red pottage, we sold one of the few things we had in our own country, man. And now Jamaica has nothing. There's nothing in Jamaica that Jamaica owns. Zero, zilch, nothing, man. Down to the one airport we had sold it. A man gave us a price before. Boom. Why do you think Soho Road no more has black shops, man? Why did it go from black shops to Asian shops? You know why? They sold it, man. The Asian man come with a price and said, listen, give me the shop. And he said, okay, cool. And now Soho Road's full of sari shops, Indian shops, chapati shops, chip shops, all by Indian people. Why? Because the black man sold it, man. But we had a 20-year head start on them. One time they took Soho Road, Little Jamaica, man. That's a fact. And just for money, we sold it. And where's that money now? It's gone, man. Spent already. It's been spent. It's done. And guess who won't sell their shop though? The Indian man. He's not gonna sell his garage. He's not selling his corner shop. He's not selling his sari shop. But because we've been like white people, we serve the thing. We just sell anything dear to us. Give us a price, okay. We don't have no standards. We don't have no morals, man. We don't say no, man. I'm keeping the shop for my children. We want to keep the flavor around here, man. We're keeping the shops, but now we're fighting, man. It's sold out, man. So okay, cool. Sold out. Now Soho Road was like Pakistan, man. It was like Bangladesh, dirty bins everywhere, rats everywhere, spit on the floor. You know what I mean? You see saris everywhere. It's a mess, man. We sold it. Why? Because we wanted money. So like, yeah, keep reading.
And sold it. It ended its operations.
So like, I'm Brixton, man. Brixton used to be an area full of Jamaicans, man. Now that you go Brixton, it's gentrified, man. You know what I mean? Africans, fair enough, you know, they're dark skin like us, so you know, I can see why a man in the world will let Africans in, but Brixton is white people there, man. I'm like the other one. White people, but thousands of them, man. They own the shops now, they walk around there cool and you know what I mean? They don't seem scared or nothing. They go and sitting down, going to the pub for a drink, everything, man. Why? The black people gave in, man. Just gave in. Look at Allen Rock. Allen Rock's an Asian area in England. Guess what? Allen Rock is gonna stay at the Asian area, man. It was the Asian area before I was born. When I was born, it's gonna stay in the Asian area. The Asian man is not selling all them shops. He's not selling them what do you call them, waffle shops. He's not selling them steakhouses. They want to keep it that way, man. Or leave it to black people. You give us a price, we want to take it. And then you know we drive a car around the ends. You know what I mean? That car gets old, loses value. It becomes an old model, and that's it, man. Now we got no car, and we got no no businessman.
That's right.
And then the whole area changes, becomes the Indian man's area. Are we done?
In 2015, after the AO, Jamaica's government had a 16% ownership of Caribbean Airlines.
So what? 16?
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Imagine that. What happens to devil, man? What happens to devil, man? Look how we become a country we become a nation that's just begging people, man. Just begging. Can you imagine that? Imagine you own 16% of your own airlines. Just 16%, and it's yours. So like, we done.
That's it.
All right, no sweat. Give me Lamentations real quick. Something to look good about that picture, something misses. That's how it's always been, man. People just, give us a price, we take it. Sorry, one on one, Slack, yeah.
The Book of Lamentations, 1 and 1.
Actually, no, don't sweat. Give me Deuteronomy 28:44, Slack, yeah, with that.
Deuteronomy 28 and 44. He shall lend to thee.
And this is this. Give me one verse above. This is the curse in the Bible, man. One of the curse that will happen to our people. If you read this whole chapter, man, it's a beautiful chapter, man. Beautiful in the sense of it shows you who black people are. Not beautiful in the sense of it's beautiful because it ain't. So all the curses, man. It talks about black people being slaves on slave ships, and you know what I mean. The white man will buy us, and these curses show who we are, man. And this is another curse that shows how black people are living, man. And this is one of the curses that's on topic with what we're reading today, man. Read it again.
The stranger that is within thee.
And the stranger that's with us. Who's the stranger that's within us? What's a stranger according to the Bible? Does anyone know? I'll give it on time. The Bible, the stranger that is within thee. So first time, what's a stranger? And then break down what it means is what the stranger that's within thee. A minute real quick. You know you're hot in here? Yo, what in here? Adolphus, that's wrong. It said the stranger that is within thee. So first, tell me who's the stranger. Then what does it mean if a stranger that is within you? In this context, what would that mean? There you go. The strangers of other nations, the Chinese, the Arabs, the Indian, the East Indian, them people that live around us, man. In England, we got black communities. Then we got the stranger that's within us, which is the Indian man, the stranger that dwells amongst us. In Jamaica, you got the Chinese, the East Indians. You got the Syrian. You know what I mean? In America, you got the white man, the Arabs, and it mad. In all these black communities, there's always a liquor store, man. There's always a shop you get your lottery tickets from, man. There's always a shop where you get gas and electricity from, man. And who owns these shops? Or you mean tell me it's a black community full of black people, man. Full of black people paying rent, man. Full of schools that's full with black people. Full of black people saying, shalom on the street and walking past each other. Full of black people in the corner shooting dice, playing games. Full of black boys going to another black boy's house. Full of black people everywhere, man. Black people saying hi to each other. Black people doing shopping. Black people going to schools. Black people going to work in the morning. And all these black people thought, let's own a shop. All these black people go to the Indian man shop and buy liquor from him. Get gas and electric from him, get clothes from him. No one's thought, let's make our own shop, man. All these people going to work in the morning, all these people in the school run, all these people hustling and in the ghetto, and no one thought, let's make a shop, man. Instead, all these black people pay one Indian man and send his kids to college, man. Send his kids to university. All these black people pay his rent. All these black people, pay his electric. And guess what, black man? He can't stand you, man. He can't stand you. He goes to work. I do these niggas again, man. Well, y'all got to make that money, man. Ugh, I can't stand them. And when he goes upstairs and he puts his daughter in charge to own the store for a bit, he's scared. Listen, don't talk to niggas, Just any problems, call me. Can't stand you. Don't want you around his daughter, man. He hates you. And yet we give him the money. We give him all our money, man. We make him rich. And the reason why it's in the Bible, we're about to read it, man. Because the stranger that dwells amongst us, the East Indian man that owns the shops, the Chinese man that's giving Jamaican people loans, the Spanish man that's building resorts in Jamaica. We done?
Shall get up above thee very high.
And all the strangers that dwell amongst us, man, the Indian man, the East Indian, the Arabs, all the people that own the chicken shops, all the Indian man that own the hair shops in the black community. Can you believe that? An Indian man owns weave shops in the black community, man. An Indian man that don't know what a weave is, man. He don't know what a yaki jet black size 10 is. He don't know what bonding glue is. He don't know what he don't know what the bonding glue is even for. He don't know what the dark and lovely gel is for and the perm is for, but he sells it to you, man. That's how low we've become. The Bible said the stranger that dwells amongst us, he will get up high, man, and they'll become up high. The stranger among us, he's high. He owns all the shops in our neighborhoods, man. He owns all the chip shops, man. You buy yam and banana from him, he's come up high. He owns a resort in your own country, man. He gets paid off your sunshine, gets paid off your view and your landmarks, man. Gets paid off your atmosphere, gets paid off your weather in your country, man. He's come up very high, man. Every time I think about it, it drives me crazy. I could not imagine selling something I have no idea about, man. I couldn't imagine it. And the Indian man is rich of selling stuff that he got no idea about, man. His son like, Dad, what's that he's selling? Oh, it's called yam. Oh, so what is it? I have no idea, son. But then black people like it. Sure, I sell it. Yo, what's this? So hair? Why did it sew it in the hair, glue it? Son, I have no idea. Or then black women can't get enough of it, so we sell it. Now, would it make sense that black men sell it? They'll say, oh yeah, no, what you need is this? No, you need this one. They sell Afro combs arc in their shops, man. And when the son goes, Dad, why is the Afro comb like this? A comb should have come like this. So I have no idea, man. But the black people like their combs looking like that, so I sell it to them. Now, black women say, yeah, nah, you want this comb, man. This comb got stronger teeth. You want this hair dryer, you want that grease, this is better, man. But because they come up so high, because we're too busy in the church, because we're too busy gang banging, all these nations sell these things to us, and they ain't got a clue. Could you imagine selling Chinese food to Chinese man? Could you imagine telling Chinese man, listen, buy this? It sounds ridiculous, but we're so low in the Christian church. We're so long to try to make ends meet and survive that these nations can do this to us, man. So like I said, so the question.
No, I'm just saying that we're brave as well. Not be scared. It would book communities and the soul really.
You know what I'm saying? It's true. We hate each other so much that these nations, you see them in the roughest communities, man. People get shot and killed, and they know that we hate each other so much that we would never touch them, man. And they open shop in some of the roughest neighborhoods, man. Some of the baddest neighborhoods, man. And they know that, oh, we're fine. Then black people only hate each other, they don't hate us. In fact, they love us, man. You know what I mean? I can't, you know, the Indian woman's like, you know what? Let me not put this top on. Because them black men, yo, they're crazy. They sleep with anything, man. You know what I mean? Like a brother I know said the other day, you know what I mean? Out slavery. You know what I mean? He never gives an Indian woman at work out slavery no attention. And she tapped him and said, you know what? You got no, she goes, you got morals for a black guy. Because black men got no morals, man. We sleep with anything. Look, in Jamaica, there's many black men that sleep with Chinese women, man. They're coolie women, man. And let me tell you something, man. Them women ain't nice, man. The Chinese woman got no behind, a flat face. You know what I mean? Squinty eyes. The East Indian woman, forget about it, man. She stinks. You know where she derives from? She derives from people that invented dreadlocks, man. That's who her forefathers are. You run a history back 2-3 generations. A granddad was from dreadlocks, man. They had long nails, man. That's where she derives from. And black men want to have sex with that, man. Her grandma probably in the house right now with a scarf on her mouth. You know what I mean? Spitting on the floor. That's the act in England. I don't know how anywhere else. In England, that's how they behave, man. Like, you want to have sex with that, man. You want to go home and see a granny on the couch acting like that, man. Really. And that's how low we become, man. And they come up high above us. Now they own all the shops. Now they own all the resorts. Now they lend us money. Keep reading.
Shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
And that's what you see today, man. We're very low, man. Yeah, we're very low, man. While they're selling all their weave on neighbors, what are we doing, man? Selling drugs. While they're making a killing and making money, they've struck a gold mine. Imagine all these black people come to you. You're the only man that sells weave. They all come to you, man. And that one black man thought, you know what? Let's sell our own one, man. Let's do our own one, man. But what are we doing? What are we doing while the white man's getting paid? What are we doing while the Chinese man getting paid? Guess what? Guess what we're doing? We're fighting each other, man. We got political wars, JLP versus PMP, man. We're trying to, this man, I heard this man got cocaine. Let's kill him for his cocaine, man. We're fighting light skin over dark skin, man. We're saying, look at her hair, man. Look at that dead weave, man. I wouldn't put that weave. I'm a dog, man. We say, my man's trainers are beat down, man. Look at his trainers, man. But we're fighting over petty things. The Indian man, China man, the white man, they're getting all of our money, man.
That's right.
But we say, what ends are you from? Nah, man, what are you doing around here? Yo, I don't see you around here, man. Nah, man, this is Aston around here, man. Still in hands off, man. But you're saying that the Indian man's getting paid, man. He taking Aston money and hands off money, man. You know what I mean? You're fighting over your brother over postcodes. He's taking both postcodes money, man. He's getting paid off for that, man. But you're too busy not looking after your children. Maybe it's mine, man. No, man, it's not my fault, man. He's getting paid. Meanwhile, we're fighting over the petty stuff, man. These nations have become high and we've become low. We've become low, shooting crack in our veins, man. Sniffing up cocaine, man, shooting each other over postcode. We've become low. And as we're low, all the nations are getting high. Third generation business, man, and still going strong, man. Third generation Spanish people getting strong, man. Chinese man giving us grants. If you can loan someone money, that means you got more money. If you can say, I'll go and I'll give it 10 now, that means you got more than a 10. And all the countries are owing us money, man. Buying our airports, man. Meanwhile, with us in the Christian church banging a tambourine. We're in the Muslim mosque circling a stone. Keep reading.
He shall lend to thee.
And he shall what?
He shall lend to thee.
And that's what you saw, man. All these nations, this is proof that black man, you are the sons of God, man. These nations lend to us. China lend money to Jamaica, man. This independent country, so forth, man. They lend to us, man. They give us bank loans, man. They give us what's it called? College tuitions and college scholarships and so forth, man. They lend to us. Why can they lend to us? Because they got the money too. Why can't we lend to them? Because we ain't got no money, man. They lend money to us. David Cameron lent money to us to build a prison. China lent money to us to start what hospital or school was it? Why? Because they got the money. And how did they get the money? From slavery, man. From starting resorts in our country, man. By buying our airport, man. If our airline wasn't no good, why would they buy it, man? Because they see something that you can't see, man. They know that black people lost. They know black people lost money, and they know to throw them a bone, man. You know what I mean? Black people, we see all them zeros and we go, oh my god, look at this. But really, the white man sees the bigger picture. He knows that he can make triple that over a 5-year span. You're looking at what's there now, and you're like, boom, give me this. I'm buying a house right now, man. He's like, what an idiot, man. Over 5 years, I can make more than that, man. Why would he buy it if he didn't see no benefit in it, man? If he didn't see no potential in it in the first place? If Jamaica's a running country and no potential, then why they putting Ryu there, man, and Sandals and all them resorts, man? Because they see something you don't see, black man. And the reason why you don't see it, because you've become low. You're too busy in the Christian church, man. You think that you got to die and go to heaven. You're like, I ain't worried about this life. I'm going to die to go to heaven. But the white man's thinking about this life, though. But you're trying to go to heaven. He's saying, what? I'm building Ryu, man. I'm getting this money. But you're saying, don't worry about this life. This life is, it's materialistic. It's vanity. I'm going to die and go to heaven, man. He's getting that oil, man. But you're thinking, it's nothing, man. He's like, I'm buying Air Jamaica. I'm buying, what's it called? Air Jamaica. That got potential, man. It got its statistics laid out because over 1 million people travel in the Caribbean. If I triple that by 10, I can make a killing, man. But meanwhile, you want to go to heaven, man. But you're trying to sell drugs and, become the next trap star, man. I got to get drugs, man. Become the next gangbanger. You know what I mean? No one don't play with me, man. I'm trying to make a name for myself. I don't play that, man. You know what I mean? Any man owe me £5, I'm killing him, man. You know what I mean? Where's he from? You can't come around here, man. This is my ass, man. But you're thinking about stupid stuff like that. This white man, he's getting paid, man. He's buying up all your businesses, buying up all your holiday resorts while you stay broke. And after all the hard work you put in, gang banging and fighting and killing, guess where you belong? In prison. Guess where you belong? Dead. And with all the effort he's putting in buying this business, that business, guess where he belongs? A millionaire, man. A gazillionaire. He becomes a third generation businessman. Imagine that man's great granddad was rich. And now he's a great grandson and he's still rich from the money that his great granddad made for him off the back of you. And then even people that don't have resorts are still rich on the back of you because their grandparents made your grandparents pick cane and cotton. And that's how they get to go to Oxford. That's how they get to become the Prime Minister of England, man. Keep reading.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
And we should not lend to him. And why don't we lend to him? Why don't we lend to the Chinese, the Arabs, the East Indians? You know why? We ain't got no money, man. As the Bible said, we're brought down low, man. We're in debt to many different countries. Jamaica gonna be in debt now. Jamaica got to pay this money off. No one don't give you money. It's not a deal that hold this. You have to pay it back with interest, man. You know what it means when one country pays another country money? They call them tributaries, man. And that's a curse in the Bible also, man. Give me Lamentations 1:1.
Lamentations 1:1. How doth the iti sit other Tariq? That was full of evil.
There you go. The Lord's talking about us, man. We're the holy city of God, but the Lord saying, listen, how did this happen, man? Read the book of Lamentations. It's about Jeremiah. Jeremiah was a man that was born and raised in Jerusalem. And the one that the Babylonians came, man, took Jeremiah, took the people, ransacked the city, burnt it down. And the whole book is Jeremiah crying, saying, what happened, man? We used to live good, man. and now we're in slavery, man. We used to live like this, and now we live like that, man. We used to be kings and queens, man, and now we're dying on crack cocaine, man. And David said, "How did the city get like this, man? It used to be a city full of people, man." Keep reading.
How is she become a widow?
And how she become a widow? Imagine once we was a woman who was married, man. A woman married with children and a family, and now we're a widow. A widow's a woman with no husband. And what the widows always do, put on black and mourn all day, man. That's how us mourn all day. The city that was independent, had our own stuff, and now we're a nation of people crying. My son's dead, the police killed him. My son's dead, a rival gang killed him. Knife crime, black on black crime, police brutality. Now we become a city of widows, man. Keep reading.
She that was great.
And she that was great. Once upon a time, we was great. This is what you also like here for everyone that don't know, because faith is like out there, like say the Holy Spirit's a woman and all that garbage. This is what the white man calls in English what personification, man. So when you give something human attributes, like the white man might call his car a she. Like you might say, "Oh, look at my car, man. She's beautiful, ain't she?" The Bible's referring to Israel as a woman here, man. For anyone that wants to get simple, you know what I mean. The Bible says she was great. Israel was great, man. Had our own nation. Read about King Solomon, King David, man. King Solomon looked so good that when Queen Sheba come to see him, she saw one of his servants, man. Like you know, the servant ain't got shit on the king. You know that. His servant. She saw the servant and thought he was the king. The king looked so great that even the servant looked good, man. And now we're a widow. Now we're people crying, man. People on drugs, crack cocaine. Please kill my son. What am I gonna do, man? We go to the police station and yeah, well, sorry, Miss Blah blah blah, but the officer said he had a gun, and now you don't, cry all day, man. Houston Central Part 5, man. That's a nation of people. It's a widow right there, man. The police locked up my brothers, man. Gave one of them life, damn near. You know what I mean? You can't undo all the rape in his brother face, man. Stabbed in his ribs, man. Lost his childhood, man. Imagine that, man. I had a great childhood, man, and I couldn't imagine losing it, man. Just simple things like going to the movies, man. Going to the ice cream van and going ice skating. These brothers were robbed of that, man. And we're a nation of people just like that. Why we're mourning like widows like this, man. But white people, they have the childhood, man. They live nice and great. And black people, all these 7 black boys lost their childhood, man. Gone, and they can't get it back, man.
That's right.
Keep reading.
She that was great among the nations.
See that black man, we was great amongst the nations. The many nations out there, and we was great amongst all of them, man. Once upon a time, black on black crime didn't exist, man. Crack cocaine in our neighborhoods, forget about it, didn't exist, man. Single parent homes, forget about it, didn't exist. The only way you find a single parent home is if a man died, man. Man, even then, people will look after you, man. We was great above the nations. While all the other nations were homosexuals, like the Egyptians. While all the other nations were eating each other, like them Africans. While the Africans were carving in their skin, tribal tattoos and everything. We was living good, man. While the Greeks were homosexuals, dying of herpes, sleeping with their horses, we was living good, man. Dying of syphilis, sleeping with their horses, we was good. The Africans were living in mud huts, we was living good. We were great above all them nations, man. Keep reading.
And princes among the provinces.
And we was princes among the provinces, man. Keep reading.
How is she become tributary?
And the Bible said, how was the same city become tributary? And now we're tributary, man. A tributary is someone that pays somebody else every month, man. And that's what we are, man. What do you think Jamaica are going to do to China now, man? Pay them back every month, man, with interest. Once upon a time, we was independent. Now we're dependent, man. In this time, before the Babylonians come, we was independent, man. And now we became tributaries. We got to pay them every month, man. Let me tell you something. Anyone that pays another man every month, you're a slave to that, man. Like, black man, you're a slave. When you're paying for your phone bill every month, paying for your rent every month, you're a slave. And that's what we are, man. That's what Jamaica is. Jamaica's paying back China every month, man. With interest, China knows that Jamaica can't pay it off, man. The interest goes up and up and up. And Jamaica has become a tributary to China, man. And the Bible said, how did this happen, man? Any more on that?
She weepeth sore in the night, and her ears are on her cheeks.
There you go, man. At one time, we was, a country, independent, and now we're tributaries, man. Now we're a country weeping and crying, man. Drugs in our neighborhoods, black on black crime. You know what I mean? In Jamaica, specifically, what they got? Political wars, man. Imagine, black man, you're fighting for politicians that don't even care about you, man. You're fighting for white politicians that once they win the election, you don't see them in the ends no more, man. You don't see them in the ghetto no more, man. You don't see them in Kingston no more, man. And you're fighting for them. You're killing black people for their votes, man. With the people crying, man, fighting for a prime minister that don't even care about you, man. Look at Jamaica, man. The prime minister in Jamaica and the Caribbean countries don't even care about black people, man. When you go to the tourist resorts, the roads are nice and smooth. As soon as you, it's like a line there. As soon as you leave the nice parts of Kingston, potholes again, man. Your prime minister can't even fix the roads in your countries, man. He don't care about you, and you kill another black man for him. Shoot another black man for him. We're people mourning, man. We're people with tears on our face, man. Keep reading.
Among all her others, she have none to comfort her.
There you go, man. No one comforts black people, man. You know what I mean? Who comes to our rescue? Listen, how come? I always noticed this, man. When the tsunami happened in China, man, everyone said we gotta give aid to China. Everyone came together, man. You know, it was beautiful, it was nice. Like, you know what I mean? It's good to see someone needing help, and you're going, let's help them, man. You know what I mean? When France attack happened, everyone said, you know what, we're gonna have a 1 minute silence. You know what we're gonna do? There's a thing going around where everyone on their Facebook will put a France flag on their thing. I said that was beautiful, man. And I remember they said, well, how come no one comes together when black people die? How come all the countries don't say we're doing a campaign? What's campaign on? It's on drugs, man, in America. You know what I mean? We've seen boys in the hood, we've seen men's society. Certain has to be done about this. It's you know, it's a shame. Single parent. I see babies come from school. Young black babies come from school, man. Young black children come from school, bust the door, and see their mum dead of an overdose, man. And all these countries, great countries, China, Japan, Belgium. No one said let's do something about this, man. Let's help America stop this. Let's put money together. Donate £1 a month, man, to this cause, man. And we'll make sure the proper police is there, the proper funding, the proper counseling there. No one said nothing. Meanwhile, Boys in the Hood is a Hollywood movie, man, that sold millions. Everyone watched it globally, so people know what's happening in America. But the problem is, no one cares, man. Starving children in Africa, we got donate £1 to do so. Let's get clean water, man. How about give a man a fish and you feed him for a day? Teach him how to make his own fish. He feed him forever, man. Everyone got all the energy for all these nations, for the Indian. They got energy for the tiger, man. Donate £1 a month and you can make sure the tiger ain't extinct. And all over the globe, people donate, man. People put money in for a dog that they don't even see. Who's an advert about sponsor a dog? Growing up, I thought you get the dog. I was like, Mom, I want a dog. I was like, nah, man. You're not getting no dog in here. And she told me, she goes, listen, you don't even see the dog. I said, yeah, I go to yeah, you do. She said, no. And I watched the advert carefully, and you just sponsor a dog. The dog probably doesn't exist. And every month, but seeing a picture and how it's doing. Now I thought about it. I thought, hold on, that's a hustle in itself. So this must be the most rich dog in the world, because while I'm putting £1 on this dog, someone else in London is also putting £1 on his dog. There's someone else in Perry Bar is putting £1 on his dog. There's someone else in Wales is putting £1 on this dog. This dog was the richest dog in the world, man. How much treatment does this dog need, man? All he needs is vet bills paid for. Okay, some dog food and his twab, man. How much money does the dog need? Imagine Brum consists of 2 million people, man. And at least 20% of people are supporting this one dog, man. Let alone London and Wales and all the other cities, man. Leeds, Shoreditch, Scunthorpe, and all sorts. And this dog, man. And this dog gets great treatment, man. Gets good treatment. Take care of good. All these millions of this one dog, man. And meanwhile, black people can't eat at night time, man. You know what I mean? Black people can't find a good place to sleep at that time. Black people are sleeping in the house with no heating, man. Sitting on the floor with blankets, hungry, starving, working minimum wage jobs, man. And why does that happen? Because the Bible said what?
Among all her others, she has found none to comfort her.
And that's why no one comforts us, man. People comfort the whale, man. They comfort the dodo bird, man. They comfort the white tiger. They comfort the Japanese, man. They give money. They give, you know what I mean? They give donations and everything. But black people, no one does, man. They've seen Boys in the Hood, man. They've seen Set It Off, man. They've seen Shutters, man. And no one said, come on, let's selling drugs to a pregnant woman, man. We gotta do something about this, man. Let's donate some money, man. Donate to the black man. Listen, he's lost. He don't know where he come from. He got nothing, man. Surname. He hates his brother, man. Donate money, man, to make sure, you know what I mean? He gets his confidence back, man. That he loves himself again, man. In fact, you know they do. They see the fact that we're down, and they make money off it, man. They see the fact that we can't get it together. Then they go, you know what? They can't get it together. You know what it is? They like yam, but they can't get together. So how about the fact they can't get together? I can make a shop and sell them yam, yeah, and they get paid, man. When the black people got a nice beach, and look at the resources, man. Mango tree, June plum, jackfruit. but they're too busy fighting each other. Ah, I'll sell the Jack Plum and all that, and I'll get paid off them. We get paid for the fact that they can't get together. They don't say let's help them get together. They like it that we can't get together, man, and that's how they get paid.
That's right.
Keep reading.
All her friends have doubt. Treacherously.
There you go, man. There you go. These people, what the black people call these nations, man. Our friends. What's the Jamaican motto, man? Out of many people, what? Out of many, one people. All these friends, man, the Chinese, the Arabs, the this, the that, all these nations, man, that are friends that we love so much, man. They doubt treacherous with us. All these friends, what? Didn't come for us, man.
That's right.
None of them put money in our pocket. None of them put food, you know what I mean, in our account. In fact, they doubt treacherously with us, man. We couldn't get it together and they rubbed us blind, man. They saw that we couldn't get together and they sold it to us. They said, well, I'll sell the yam then. Someone got to sell the Jamaican food. They're too busy fighting. I'll do it, man. They doubt treacherously with us, man. They put more drugs in our neighborhoods, man. They see that we're down and they, you know what I mean, they own all the weed shops. They don't go, you know what, let's teach them how to own their own shops, man. They come from India and China, all different parts of the globe. You know why? Because they heard that black people can't get together. That pisses me off the most, man. Every time I think about it, you go to Indian shop, he can't speak English. You know what that means? You know what that means? He can't speak English. That means just the other day, he was in Pakistan. He was in Pakistan, sitting on the floor, man. Sit on the floor in Pakistan don't sit on chairs for some reason. They like sit on the floor. Sit on the floor in a shed. And they got a phone call from his cousin. And the cousin said, yo, Abdul, come to England, you know. Some black people down here, you can make money off them. They're too busy selling drugs. And he goes, you know what? Book me a flight. And this Pakistani man who's a nobody, man, who's poor, gets to come to England and have a mansion, man, because you can't get it together. Gets to come to England and rush you out of his shop. But he was sitting on the floor in a mud hut in Pakistan, man.
That's right.
He says, get out of my shop, come out, and rush you out the shop, man. He mocks you, man. He sells you food. He mocks you in the shop. You come in the shop, he's hitting you with some cheesy Jamaican accent, laughing at you, like something's wrong with you, all because we can't get it together, man. Can you believe that? That's madness, man. Keep reading.
Even the fact that black people hate each other, that's from the white man too, because there's many other dark-skinned racist people that haven't been afflicted by the white man like us, and they don't have the same issues as us.
And that's, you know, as the brother said, that's, you know, with the African, because the Africans are dark as well. But guess who owns all the stores in Africa? Africans do, man. In fact, Africans come to England and do better than us. That's, you know, we in Africa, man. You know what I mean? They got Nigerian shops doing very well, man. In fact, Nigerians are rich people, man. You know what I mean? Black people come here basically as like refugees, man. Nigerians are doing good for themselves, man. They come back home, they're living good. And they come here because obviously everyone wants to come to England and so forth. But don't really need it to find, man. Nigerians are good, man. Nigerians got, you know, a lot of them are rich. And have you seen a Nigerian wedding? Oh, come on, man. You know what I mean? A brother I know, his sister married a Nigerian. And he was proud. He was like, listen, he's Jamaican, and he was dissing us. And he's Jamaican born. He's like, listen, you see them Nigerians, they ain't like us, you know. They live good, you know. I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, okay. You know, I went to the wedding, they had this and they had that, and they're living good. I was like, okay, man. You know what I mean? They live good out there, man. You know what I mean? And the woman at the wedding, her father was an African chief or something like that. There was you know, people, somebody. But the brother she was marrying, he was just a regular brother from the ends, man. You know, he didn't have no chief daddy or nothing. You know, that was a regular man, you know, slaving like everybody else. They live good, man. And that's because this is a curse. That's an our people and not all people, man. Dark skin or, you know, or light skin or whatnot. It's about your race, man, not your complexion, man. And the Africans are dark and they live good, man. Nelson Mandela went to prison for 20 years, man, and come out with prime minister of the country, man. Black man, you go to prison for 2 months and you can't get a job afterwards, man. Just for 2 months, you go to prison for stealing something small, man. And the white man runs a CRB check. You can't stack a shelf in Tesco, man. Keep reading.
They are become her enemies.
And they are our enemies. That's who they are. All these nations that you love so much, they are your enemies, man. I know what you're thinking, but some good ones, man. Listen, heathens have been good to me at times, man. And guess what? They're still my enemy, man.
That's right.
Still my enemy, man. Even my mom knows that. She's a woman, man. My mom told me at one time she was walking in a slippers bus, and the Indian woman saw her, give a lift home. My mom said, listen, she's still going to slavery, though. They're still our enemies, man. And guess what, black man? You're still their enemies. You know, you treat them good. You know what I mean? There's black women out there with Indian friends, man. You braid their hair for them, treat them good. And guess what? You're still their enemy. What's the proof? That's been your contract for years, man. That's been your contract for years from a baby. And when you're 5 pence short, he won't let you off because you're his enemy. You see, he says it's cool, be cool, man. You know, you're nice. You know, we shake your hands, Tyrone. We're good, Tyrone. But Tyrone, don't get it twisted. This is business right here, man. And I want that 5 pence, man. I'll let you know. I grew up in Aston, and my contract, man, I knew him as a baby, man. I moved to Aston, I was 6 years old, and I knew my contract, man. We was tight, man. He was going there to run, joke, speak the fake part. We was cool, man. And a riot happened in Brum, a racial riot happened in Brum, and I went in the shop that day, and he showed me that, listen, we ain't friends, man. I went in the shop, and he was quiet. I gave him the money, he gave me the change on the counter, and he didn't speak to me at all. And guess how old I was? I was like 7 years old, man. This man's keeping malice with a 7-year-old, man, and he didn't care. He's saying, listen, I'm down with my people, man. And right about now, your people are fighting my people. He didn't say, oh, me, you're cool, though, man, we're cool. And I knew this man for years. I knew him for years, man. I knew my whole family. You know what I mean? He let me hold something and pay it back later. And when it came to raise, he let me know what side he's on. You know what I mean? This is not an emotional thing, man. This is just facts. And the white man is your enemy, man. He might be cool, man. He might be cool. He might treat you to lunch, man. He might let you off. You might go there to buy some cooking oil, let you off. Pay later, man. Listen, he's still your enemy, man. And don't get it twisted, man. You say you're high and by, you do your thing. Just like England. England's cool with many countries, but that's all it is. You don't become one with them. You don't join them. You don't marry the woman. Just, you know, you treat me good, I treat you good, man. And all the people are our enemies, regardless how good they treat you, regardless how time they treat you to lunch. What's that famous one black people say, man? No one else says it but black people. It pisses me off, man. When I was down, the only people there for me was, everyone's there. You know, when my own people disown me, the only people, oh man, if you one more time, I'm gonna throw up, man. The only people there for me was my Somalian friend. They're more rude than some of my own. Some of my own brothers treat me bad, man. Oh god, come on, man. Let's be bummy. Anyway, drop that. Give me Deuteronomy 28:39. Some more curses, man.
Deuteronomy 28:39. Thou shalt plant vineyards.
Thou shalt what?
Plant vineyards.
That's what black people did, man. We planted vineyards, you know what I mean? We planted cane fields, coffee fields, tobacco fields. Even Jamaica this day, our land is beautiful. You know, they call it the land of wood and water. And guess what? We made it that way, man. It's our land, man. Our brothers had it before us, the Tainos, man. They were there first, man. Well, what's that old say? What's it? Finders keepers. Who was there first, man? Really, the world's the islands, the Caribbean, so beautiful and great, and nice beaches and fruits and all types of stuff, man. It's ours. The Bible said we shall plant vineyards, and we did that, man. We created the cane fields, man. We worked in them cane fields, worked on the mines, worked in the coffee fields, man, sugar cane fields, tobacco fields. We done.
And dress them.
And dress them, make sure they're pretty, make sure they're nice. We done.
But shall either drink of the wine.
So we shall make vineyards, make sure they're nice and stuff. Plant the grapes, but another man's gonna come and drink that wine, man. So we planted the grapes, make sure they're nice, fat, and red. And when it comes to reap it, when it comes to benefit from it, someone else will benefit from it, man. And that's what you're seeing right now, man. That's what you're seeing right now. It's black man, it's your beaches, man. And guess what? A white man gets paid from your beaches. Do you know black man Ray and nephew is a white man? Ray and his nephew were both of them are white people, man. And guess what? That's your cane, man. Black people cut cane. The reason why you got cane in the UK, the reason why the UK is rich off the back of cane, black people cut cane for a living, man. That was our thing. And a white man saw that cane, and now his face on Ray and Nephew. Ray and Nephew, the most famous Jamaican wine. When you think of Jamaica, you think of Ray and Nephew. And guess what? He goes to a white man. He's dead now. And guess who gets paid of every Ray and Nephew bottle? His family does. His name is the face of Jamaican rum. And Ray and Cole, Ray and his nephew were two white people, man. And you cut cane, you worked in the cane fields, and another man reaped the benefits from it. You cut the cane, so Ray and nephew get a good bottle of rum. Every time people go, I love Ray and nephew, it's good rum, man. No one speaks about you in the back, who's picking that cane in the hot sun, cutting it and bagging it up and putting it in on your back. No one's talking about you with a mask on your face, a muzzle on your face, while you're making that rum, because the white man don't want to take none of that cane. Ray and nephew gets all the glory, man. He gathers the grapes thereof. Read that again.
Thou shalt plant vineyards and dress them.
And we planted vineyards, man. We planted, worked in the cane fields, tobacco fields, all them stuff, man. Cocoa, all them stuff there, man. All these resources you find in all Caribbean countries, man, which black people worked on, man. Let me tell you something. Chocolate, yeah. Chocolate does not come from England, man. So can someone explain to me why Cadbury's is one of the best chocolate in the world? Cocoa does not come from England, man. Cocoa come from South America, man. Come from the islands, man. The brother Galawan in Trinidad, when I went to America, gave me 4 lumps of cocoa, man. That's where cocoa comes from. So why is the headquarters of Cadbury's in Brum? So someone explain to me. Cocoa does not grow in England, man. So why the hell is Cadbury's the most famous chocolate in the world, man? I'm gonna tell you why, black man. Because you cut the cocoa, man. And the white man, he reaps the benefits from it. In your own country, he come taste that cocoa, man. And now he got Cadbury's. Cadbury World. The Cadbury World is in Brum right here, man. Where people spend a killing to see how chocolate is made. When the people whose country that grow in, they're poor and suffering. But a man in a country where chocolate don't grow is rich. And you mean to tell me the white man ain't the devil? Like man, you make these things, man. You dress them, you work hard, and you don't get no accolade from it, man. It's like everyone.
It's like with the Italians as well. Tomatoes don't even grow in Italy, and like in the pizzas with the tomato base, it's not even Italian in origin. It's South American.
Give me a scripture real quick, man. I'll tell you something about the white man. Give me the one, man. The vagabond and the fugitive in Genesis. The white man's a vagabond. The white man steals everyone's culture and takes it for himself, man. Just like with Cadbury's. Cadbury's, Coke don't even go to England, man. But yet he's the most famous chocolate maker, man. The most famous. I don't get me wrong. The chocolate is good. The chocolate is better than that Hershey's garbage. But I'm gonna tell you why the white man's like this. The white man don't have no culture. He steals other people's culture, man. And that's in the Bible also.
All right. Genesis 4:12. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength.
And this is the curse the Most I put on the white man. So when you work the ground won't give you her strength, man. And what's the strength for the ground, man? Fertility, man. When you work the ground gives you its strength back, and that strength is fruit, man, vegetation. But when the white man, everywhere the white man dwells, is not the white man ain't strong. What's it called? The white man's not big when it comes to raw textiles and farming. That's why he has GMOs and so forth. Because the Lord put a curse in him, man. That's why he has to genetically modify food, make it in the lab. Because the ground don't give the white man his strength, man. The white man give us. That's why the ground, but we to the ground, we have, look at Jamaica itself, man. Look at wherever we dwell, man. Not even just us, other people as well. India, everything, the ground, they get to cultivate the ground, and the ground gives us back its strength, man. Gives us fruit, gives us stuff we can live on. But wherever the white man is, whether it's Italy, Germany, Spain, the white man makes money really from slavery, man. Really from things like tourism. He don't make money from farming or agriculture because the Lord didn't bless him with that, man. You know what I mean? Keep reading.
A fugitive.
A what?
A fugitive.
And this is how the white man should live. The white man should live like a fugitive. A fugitive is a man running from his crimes, man. A man running from his crimes that hasn't been yet brought to justice. And that's the white man, man. Running from his crimes, man. The white man dropped bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. And who told him that it's against the law to drop nuclear bombs in war, man? And he did it. And who told him off? No one has. He hasn't been brought to justice yet, man. Enslaved blacks and Hispanics. Hasn't apologized. Hasn't given him reparations, man. Running from his crimes. That's how he lives, man. You know what I mean? Killed the Hawaiians. No one said anything. Went to Alaska, and now Alaska's a part of what America. No one said nothing about it, man. Killed the Aborigines in Australia and made it his own land, man. And hasn't said nothing about it, man. He's a fugitive, and he hasn't been yet brought to justice, man. Keep reading.
And a vagabond.
And a what?
Vagabond.
And a vagabond's a bum. It's a bum. You ever see them tramps on the street? And one day you see him in town on the bench. Another day you see him, in the market on the bench. Another day you see him in London on the bench, just wandering from your place to place. You know what I mean? They ain't got no place where they live, no house where they live. That's the white man. Indians dwell in India.
That's right.
You know what I mean? They make their country better and better and get more resources. But India is their country, man. The white man's a vagabond, man. The white man was in England, which is stole from the Japhetic people. Then what did they do? Wandered to America, and now he calls himself a red-blooded American, man. Then he went to Australia, took that as well. Just wandering from land to land. What culture does the white man have, man? He's a vagabond. He don't have no culture. What is white culture, man? He don't have none. Why? Because he's a vagabond, man. He steals everyone else's culture, man. Steals everyone else's culture. He's the face of chocolate, man. Face of Cadbury chocolate. And guess what? Chocolate don't come from England, man. You know why? He's a vagabond. He goes to one country, steals their culture. Another country, steals their culture. Someone get me the England's national dish. This is gonna prove that England's a country of white people, man. You know, fish and chips and yada yada yada. And this is England's national dish, man. This is gonna show you that England is a country full of vagabonds, man, that don't have their own culture, steal people's culture, man. No one likes to smoke like British people, and tobacco don't grow in England, man. Tobacco grows in Central America, man, and South America, man. And don't get me wrong, tobacco is a sin also, man. But you know what I mean. I'm just letting you know. You know what I mean? Give me the British national dish. I'm sure you had the white man's a vagabond, man. Give me that.
England's national dish. It's like a chicken tikka masala.
Read it one more time, please.
Chicken tikka masala.
England's national dish is chicken tikka masala. Chicken tikka masala. Tikka's an Indian word, man. Masala, another Indian word, man. The British national dish isn't even British, man. It's an Indian man's dish, man. And why is that? Because the white man's a vagabond, man. He steals everyone's culture. I got the nerve to say, piss off back home, man. Why don't you just piss off back to your country, man? Meanwhile, you want their food, though. Meanwhile, every time a white man drunk, he wants a doner kebab and chips, man. He wants a vindaloo, though. Chicken tikka masala, man. The words itself, the only English word about that is chicken. The other two words are Indian, man. And that's his national dish. The dish, that's the face of England, the dish. That's the vagabond right there, man. That's the white man right there, man. He steals other people's land. That's why in Jamaica, it's your beach, but he gets paid from it, man. Because he's a vagabond, man. That's why Cabri gets paid off your chocolate, man. That's why the white man gets paid off your beaches and your sunshine, man. Because he's a vagabond, man. He don't have a culture of his own. He steals other people's cultures, man. That's why black man, you caught Kane in Jamaica. In Jamaica, the Kane feels high, 6 foot tall, man, and rare nephew. He gets all that rum, man. He gets paid for it, man. Because the white man's a vagabond, man. So I can give it one more time. The national English. I can't believe it, man.
England's national dish: chicken tikka masala.
How do you sit it with a straight face, man? You know what I mean? How does that make you feel British? Like, yes, so a man from China comes to England, like, show me some English culture, but I want to know. Well, I'll make you a signature dish. What's that, man? Chicken tikka masala. That's not even British, man. Usually, when you want to show a man some British flavor, you show him something that's yours, man. You show him Indian flavor. So that means if an Indian man comes to England, a tourist, and he goes, yo, show me a national dish, man. I want to know how you get down. And you gave him British national dish. He'd be like, huh? This is my country. He won't be like, oh, let me taste this. This is I'm going to see how you English will get down. You showing him some shit that's his anyway. You feel me? And the white man got the nerves to say, that devil the other day, and Speed Corner got the nerve to say, you know what I mean? Where would all these other countries be without England, man? Where would you be without all these other countries, man? White man's a bomb and a vagabond, man. Anyway, drop that. Give me give me Deuteronomy 28 and 39 again.
Deuteronomy 28 and 39. Thou shalt play yards and dress them, but shalt either drink of the wine, nor gather the grapes, for the worms shall eat them. There
you go, man. Drop that. Give me boom. Isaiah 14 and 1. I'm gonna show you what real independence is, black man. You don't worry about it, man. You know what I mean? I don't like to break my people down. I love my people, man. And at the moment, we're not independent, man. Don't worry about it, man. The time's coming, black man, when you can wave your flag, man, with your head high, man. You can have, Jamaica in the square, man. You can blow your whistle proudly, man. But right now, at the time, man, you're not independent. Now, listen, it's not a sin to go to Jamaica Independence Day, man. It's not a pagan holiday. It's not a worship of another god. But again, it is a silly holiday. It's a silly holiday. You're not really independent. But if you want to go eat your chicken, and drink some drink, it's not a problem. I love to party. You see me there. I don't want you saw me there. I went wearing the colors, and I understand that Jamaica is not independent. But you can go there, man. But black man, if you really want a day of independence, I'm gonna show you it, man. That day is coming, black man, where you can get a country of your own, and that country gonna be independent. No white man in there, no Chinese man in there, no one trying to lend to you, no one getting paid off your beaches. You know what I mean? No one offering you grants that you got to pay back. The day coming, black man, you're going to have an independent country. I'm reading in the Bible, man. And this day is going to be beautiful, man. Do you know what I'm going to say? Ooh, wee. This day is coming, man. Real independence. Read it for me. Isaiah 14 and 1. Read.
Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
And the Lord's going to have mercy on you, black man. I know it feels hard right now. Drugs in your community, black on black crime. The Lord beating you right now, man. But guess what? The Lord's going to have mercy on you, man. Gonna have some leniency on you, like, you know what? I beat them enough, man. Black man, that mercy that everyone talking about, the mercy, the grace that everyone talking about, that is for you only, man. You're getting that grace, man. What mercy do they want? What mercy does the white man want, man? The white man got chicken with tikka masala and England and all this slave money, and he got chocolate that ain't even his. What mercy does he need, man? It's good, man. Black man, you need mercy, man. All them drugs you got in your country, all the black people you done shot, all the black people you done killed, all them babies that you done sell cocaine to, you need mercy, man. The white man's good. He's even good, man. He don't need no mercy from the Lord, man. Imagine he's a millionaire of chocolate that he don't even own, man. He's a millionaire of rum that he don't even own, man. A rum that he'd never even picked, man. He's good, man. He's gonna be all right, man. But some people out there that need the Lord's mercy, that's you, black man.
That's right.
You don't own no rum factory, man. You don't own no chocolate factory, man. You need that mercy, man. Keep it in.
And will yet choose Israel.
And the Lord will choose Israel. Gonna choose you, man. You're the chosen of the Lord, man. Elected of the Lord, man. The Lord gonna choose you, black man. Not everybody, not all nations. The Lord gonna choose you, man. Keep it in.
And set them in their own land.
I hear that, black man. The Lord gonna set you in your own land. You got your own land, man. You're not gonna be in England, man, talking about, oh, get out my country, man. You're black, this, you're black, that, you walk. Black man, you're gonna be in your own land, man. No white man like that devil speak. The devil speak and said, yeah, you're British, but not English though. You're British, but you're not one of us though. You know, you're not one of us. You want to be one of us. But no devil can tell you that, man. The day come, black man, you're gonna have your own land. No devil can say, listen, if you don't produce a passport, then you can't. We gotta send you home. Yeah, we hear all that garbage. Just, you know what? If you don't produce a passport, then we can't register you in the NHS. What, you got cancer? You gotta pay for it. Just have cancer then. No devil gonna ever tell you that, man. The day's coming, black man, you're gonna be in your own land. No one could never deport you, man. No one could never put you on some charter flight, man. No one could never put you in some detention center, man. You know why? Because that land is gonna be your own, man. And that's real independence right there, man. That's what we're coming for. Right now, we're dependent on the white man. We're begging him, please give me a passport, man. Don't put me in the detention center, man. Please, I got cancer. Please, I beg you some NHS, man. I can't afford that private what's it called, private treatment, man. But black man, days coming, you're gonna be real independent. You're gonna have your own land, man. What's more independent than that, man? Your own things, man. Beyonce the tune called what? Miss Independent. And in the tune talking about, the shoes on my feet, I bought it. The watch I'm wearing, I bought it. A black man, you're gonna be just like that. You know why? Because that land that you're gonna be in is gonna be your own. It's not gonna belong to no white man. It's not gonna belong to Boris Johnson. It's not gonna belong to Theresa May. It's gonna be yours, and no man can deport you from your own land. No man can kick you out your own land. No man can say we're not giving you treatment on your own land. That's real independence, man. And God said it will happen in Isaiah 14:1, man. And that's the day we're gonna bring in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
We get out of the streets and we prophesy about this day, and we're gonna prophesy about it until it comes, and it will happen. You know why? Because the Lord don't lie, man. This is real independence. This is when black people are gonna really blow a whistle, really blow a horn. This day we're gonna get the jet pans out, man. This is the real independence, and this is the day that we are gonna celebrate, man. This is the day that we're gonna really bring the slush puppies out, the rum out, the kids are gonna play. This is the day that we really come celebrate real independence, man. Our own land, man. Keep reading.
And the strangers.
And the what?
The strangers.
And the what?
The strangers.
And the strangers, the other nation, the Chinese that give us grants, man. The Spanish that put Rio and hotels on neighborhood. Them same strangers we done.
Shall be joined with them.
And the same strangers are going to be joined unto us, man. I'm going to read further. They're not going to be joined in marriage. They're not going to be joined in friendship. They're not going to be joined in partnership. They're not going to, like, right about now, China got a partnership with Jamaica. They give us money and we're going to pay it back. Let's see if it's going to join the same way. The Bible says strangers shall be joined with us. Let's see if it's going to join with us in partnership, yeah? Let's see if we're going to be business partners, man. Keep reading.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And they're going to cleave to us, man. Cleave to us means to cling unto us, as the Bible said before in the previous verse. Keep reading.
And the people shall take them.
And we're going to take them same strangers that cleave unto us. We're going to take them. And we're not going to take them and become friends with us. We're not going to take them and, have more grants with them and more partnerships with them. Keep reading.
And bring them to their place.
Keep reading.
And the house of Israel shall possess them.
Are we going to what?
Possess them.
Are we going to possess them, man? Just like how you possess your car, possess your shoes. We're going to possess them. Right by now, they possess us, man. You know what I mean? Imagine that Ray and nephew, you cut the cane for them for free, and they got paid for it, man. And they're coming black, man, when you're going to possess them. They're going to work for free, and you get paid. And all that gold that they've been finding for you, they come black, man, they're going to dig in the gold mine for you, and they're going to give a chunk of gold. And you know what you're going to say? Thank you. That's it. Thanks. Look him in the eye. You're not going to break them off a wage. The fact that they got a roof over their head is going to be enough. And why? Because they did it to us, man. We're going to possess them, man. They're going to work in our cane fields and our cotton fields, man. And they're going to give us the cotton and say thanks. Right, thanks. It's the word for that. That's it. But days come black man, you're gonna go outside to your horse and they're gonna what's it called? Put the saddle on your horse, man. Make sure your horse is nice and washed and brushed nicely and so forth, man. You're gonna possess them, and that's real independence, man.
That's right.
That's real independence right there, man. You know what I mean? Give me Daniel 2:44 question.
Daniel 2 and 44. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom.
And the Lord's setting the kingdom right now, man. You know what I mean? The kingdom of heaven is what blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians ruling, man. And the Lord said that God's gonna set up a kingdom, man. Doing it right now, man. Doing it right now, the I.S.U.P.K. What if we're fighting to, man? What if we're fighting for? The kingdom ain't gonna come boom in front of your face. We have to build it, man. And guess what? The handful of men the Lord got, we're gonna build it, man.
That's right.
The Lord gave a parable about the what? The mustard seed. The mustard seed is the smallest seed of all seeds, but yet when it grows, it's the biggest. A mustard seed, if you had a mustard seed in your palm, you'll see nothing. And imagine you taking nothing and you plant it in the field. Anyone in the school have astroturf? Imagine a seed this big. Imagine a pea, and you put it on the astroturf, and then step back. Can you see that pea? You're like, I can't find it. I lost it. That's the kingdom of heaven. It's 6 men in the I.S.U.P.K. in UK. It's 100 over here. It's 10 men in Harlem, 12 men in California, 7 men in London. That's the work of the Lord. Small amount of people, but when they grow, they're the biggest tree in the forest, man. A handful of people are gonna create the new kingdom, man. A handful of people are gonna be the reason why black people are independent in the future, man. A handful of people is gonna be the reason why no drugs is gonna be in the kingdom to come. A handful of people are gonna make the kingdom where drugs are not sold, where black women are looked after, where black men don't sell drugs, man. Just a handful of people. And how are we gonna do that? By teaching black people, man. A handful of people are gonna go out there and say, stop killing your brothers, man. So in the kingdom to come, people say, you know what? I was taught the Bible by the men of the I.S.U.P.K. I was taught the Bible by a handful of men. That's why we don't kill. That's why we don't sell drugs, man. And then people are gonna grow, and that's gonna be the new kingdom. And the new kingdom is built by a handful of people. Christ only had 12 disciples, man. A handful of people. The Pharisees had a big temple full of people, droves and droves of people, giving them tithes, donations. It was rich, man. And Christ with 12 men created that big tree, man, that big kingdom. And the Lord said, in these days, the Lord set up a kingdom, and that's it happening right here, man. What do you think we do camp for, man? What do you think we're class right now for, man? To set up this kingdom, and this kingdom is when black people rule and when black people are independent, man. And let me tell you, let me see what Daniel says about his kingdom that the Lord's building, man. We done?
Which shall ever be destroyed.
And this kingdom will never be destroyed, man. Black man, you want to be a part of this kingdom? This kingdom's falling, man. Brexit's around the corner. I heard the other day, who was it? Tesco. Tesco lost what? Over 400 stores nationwide, and over 500,000 people gonna be unemployed. It's falling, man. Our kingdom will never be destroyed, man. The Greeks had a kingdom, fell. Romans had a kingdom, fell. You know what I mean? And the white man today is falling, man. Medes and Persians fell. Our kingdom will not fall, man. The white man's falling already. It's falling already, man. The NHS is about to go private. You know, the prisons are private. You know what I mean? It's falling. All these corner shops that used to be there are not there no more, man. It's all falling, man. You go to Birmingham City Centre, all the shops got shutters on it, man. They're all shut down. You seen it? The only shops that's up is like the big ones, the Primarks and this. The shutters everywhere. It's falling, man. But black man, the kingdom that God got for you, this real independent kingdom, should never fail, man. That's why you need to join. But you're fighting the RAF. You're fighting the Royal Air Force, getting your fingers blown off, just so that they can turn around and deport your granddad, man. Just like they can turn around and say, we're not giving. Can you, man, that must burn, man. If I ever fought in the army and I said, and then after fighting the army, or even in the army, turn the news on and hear about the women's generation, I will be, I don't know what I would do. I'm like, I'm fighting for this. This is what I'm fighting for, really. I'm busting guns and risking my life so they can deport my people. Come on, man. Black men to come out of the army, man. Keep reading.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
You hear that, black man? This kingdom that we got not going to be left to other people, man. You hear that? You hear that, black man? The Spanish man can't come in your kingdom and build no resort, man. The white man can't give you a grant and say, pay it back, man. This kingdom is yours. Real independence right here, man. This kingdom will not be left unto other people. Other people can't come in your neighborhoods, man, and sell you weave, man. Sell you chicken, man. Can't come in your neighborhoods and set up resources and resorts and, you know, man. They can't buy your airports, man. The Bible, our kingdom will not be left up onto other people. And who's the other people? People that ain't black and Hispanic native Indian, man.
That's right.
Everything in our kingdom is gonna be black and Hispanic owned, man. We're gonna have black and Hispanic money, man. And we're gonna make money off them. They're gonna come. If I give me that, man, but the force of the Gentiles, man, they're gonna give us their money and their resources, man. They're gonna be tributaries unto us, man. Let me get my final scripture real quick, man. Any questions, get me now because I'm about to wrap up. Yeah, Isaiah 60:11.
16:11. Isaiah 60:11. Therefore, thy gate shall be open continually.
The Lord said our gates will be open continually, man. Imagine that. And why they're gonna be open? Because people are gonna be bringing in stuff constantly, man. You ever heard of America? They call it the city that never sleeps. And why they don't sleep? Because they're always doing business, constantly doing business. London, another city that don't sleep, because they're constantly doing business, man. Trucks coming in, trucks leaving to go abroad, trucks coming in, business happening, shops open 24/7, lights on, always doing business, and that's gonna be us, man. Our city shall never sleep, because people are gonna be doing business and making money, man. Import, export, in and out coming, man. We done?
They shall not be shut day nor night.
There you go, man. And in ancient times, when do you open the gates of the city? You read in Jeremiah, they open the gates for what? For business, man. Remember in Nehemiah, the heathen will come to do business with us. And Nehemiah's like, listen, we're not doing business, man. We're not buying and selling. Shut the gates. You open the gates, you open the big gates up so people come in with their camels and, on the back of camels, they have wool and flax and, things that countries need. And we do trade with each other. Our gates won't be shut because constantly nations are going to be coming in, man, bringing in gold, bringing in skins, bringing in sheep and donkeys, everything that we need, man. Keep reading.
That men may bring unto thee.
And men may bring unto us. They're going to give us, read.
The forces.
The forces, the riches, the resources, we done?
Of the Gentiles.
And they're going to give you, black man. Now, back in the white man, this is a fact. In America, your grandparents worked hard in America, man. Cutting canes, swinging a machete, boom, boom, boom. I guess what the white man would do, he'll bag up all that cane, put it on a boat, and that boat will come to Bristol. They go to Liverpool, you know what I mean? And then the ship will go back out again. And then that cane will, be distributed out, makes bags of sugar, makes rum and so forth. And he will get rich. And that boat's going back out again. Why? To pick up more cane. And that same thing gonna happen in our kingdom, man.
That's right.
Them Gentiles are gonna go do some work for us and bring it right back. Then they're gonna go back out again. And it's gonna be so much coming in and coming out. Just keep the gates open, man. We will never sleep, man. Give me Isaiah 62:8 real quick.
62:8.
Yeah, final card.
Isaiah 62:8. The Lord hath sworn by his right hand and by the arm of his strength. Surely I will no more give thy corn to be meat for thine enemies.
You hear that, black man? So okay, man. Right about now, right about now we're not independent, man. Right about now the white man's using us, man. Right about now, our enemies are taking our money, taking our chocolate, making Cadbury's, taking our rum and rare nephews, taking our beaches, and they're creating a Ryu, and 3 generations in making money. Rare nephew probably even more, making money upon money. But Lord said, listen, the day's coming when what?
I will no more give thy corn to be meat to thy enemies.
And right about now, our corn is meat for our enemies. Our food is food for our enemies. It's ours. We're meant to benefit us. It benefits them. But Lord's gonna stop that, man. You know what I mean? Black man, you come in the I.S.U.P.K, you can see this day, man. You can witness this day, man. You know what I mean? With that, man, hand over to Priest 5,000 after pressure with the announcements. All right. Over the other one. You don't see that wrong with that picture now? You know? 12.
We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA, ruled for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head or sister, there is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the heads to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ishra, 10% of any increase you receive from the Lord. Give to the Treasury Department, priest fund, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations is the Feast of Trumpets on September the 28th.
God.
All Akim and Aqua, check the bulletin board in the hallway and check all I.S.U.P.K social media, so Facebooks, Instagrams, YouTubes, and everything else that we have. If anyone wants to become a UPA in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves, and without a Mariam, you're going to rise to face the east and send up the Lord's Prayer.
Abanawa,
Shabbat Shemayim,
Badash,
Hayah, Shamka,
Yahweh,
Malakavka,
Taba'a, Ratazaka,
Hayah,
Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lafanawa, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakanawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalakanawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'a, Tabayainawa, Wanasayawan, Abal, Awshinawa, Mayan, Right, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahapara, Iwalamium, man in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Prayer the power. Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahawashi,
Ba'Shem Yahawashi,
Babu Kushah,
the Fananawa,
Hakab,
Lapa'a,
Kal
Makala,
Kal Madawa,
Hakab,
Latahar,
Hamatazarayim,
Hakab,
the Hakuya,
Hamafir,
Hakab,
Arakawa,
Atama, the Garishon, Ba'Shem, Yahawashi,
Tawada,
Wada,
Aman,
in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi, thank you. So be it.
Let's pray the blessings. Barakatah Yahweh,
Wa
Yahawashi,
Yahawashi,
Wa Mayaka'ala,
Wa Mayaka'ala,
Wa Alahayim,
Wa Alahayim,
Tazabi'am,
Matazabiyah,
Ala Wakyahana,
Ala Wakyahana,
Ha Ala Wakyam,
Ha Ala Wakyam,
Saranium,
Ha Saranyam,
Zayanium,
Akwatazayanyam,
Ha Alium,
Ha Kaliyayim,
Wa Wakyam,
Wa Wakyam,
Yahweh,
Ba'Shem,
Ba'Shem,
Yahawashi,
the water,
the water,
Aman,
in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahawashi, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, thank you, so be it. And the curses, blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, listen to us now, right now, to evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, to the heathen that speak against us, and thy prophets,
prophets,
the teachers, the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the
Israelite brothers,
Israelite brothers,
and the school,
sent
evils and curses,
evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishments and destruction
to the heathen,
and
and shake loose the treasures
shake loose the treasures
of the rich of Israel
of the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school,
that refuse to give to the school,
force their riches
to
to enter into thy sanctuary,
enter into thy sanctuary,
send evils and curses,
and
punishment and destruction
punishments and destruction
to the Edomites
to the Edomites
and the nations
and the nations
and their drug dealers,
and their drug dealers,
the court system,
the
the prison system, Planned Parenthood,
Planned Parenthood,
all the governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
armies,
Roman Catholic Church,
the
Pope,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia,
militia,
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
skinheads,
Pasikomatasi,
Pasikomatasi,
the gay movement,
the gay movement,
the lesbian movement,
movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs,
programs,
Army,
Navy,
Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it like coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Last prayer is to bless Israel. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Barakanawa.
Barakanawa.
Wayasha'ala.
Wayasha'ala.
Wahabaya.
Wahabaya.
Sapayim.
Sapayim. Barakapah.
Hagan.
Hagan.
Officer Agawa.
Officer Magawa.
The Gordon family.
The George family.
The Bennett family.
That's it. Aiden. All of Israel. Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai. Tawada. Aman. And what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai, bless us and Israel, bless and the school, bless, heal, shield, protect those other ones. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, and so be it. So with that, we're going to give the teacher one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barakatah.
They will say Sa. They will say the Yadi Matah, then Sa, and the sisters Amadim. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim Barak.
Yahweh Shema Anatah Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Yadi Matah, class dismissed.
Dinging him, man.